We're live.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sea of Thieves weekly stream.
Do you have any idea how late this is? This is
we're
5:15. People have been waiting since 5.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
Sorry if we're disappointing you here. We've been a little late, but today I am joined by Mike Chapman.
Hello.
And you want to give yourself a wee introduction now?
Yeah, I'm Mike Chapman. I'm design director on Sea of Thieves. So today we're going to try. I'm probably going to steal your intro now. We're going to try the 6 Tavern challenge. So go on a little tavern crawl and recruit some pirates along the way. Hopefully, well, we'll see if it pans out that way. Might not.
Yes, absolutely. And we're not only joined by Mike. We're gonna come over here and see. Hopefully, Mike can introduce him in the game here.
Oh, that's an NPC. That's not Andy at all.
Oh, there we go.
There she is. There's Lena.
So, Lena.
Hello.
Yeah. Do you want to give yourself a little introduction now?
I'm Lena Axios, and I do stream things, and I love Sea of Thieves. I'll point back.
And who else have we got
Where is
here?
he? Where is he? Hiding under the bar. Where is he? Is this hide and seek? Andy, where are you? There he is. There he is. Hey.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Andrew Preston. I'm a senior designer on Sea of Thieves as well.
Awesome. So, well, let's get this started. That's a really boring brigantine. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we'll jazz it up. We'll jazz it up.
You gonna make it shiny?
Well, yeah. What should we go with today? Look at my embarrassing collection of ship customizations. Ooh. Oh, okay. So, shall we go rare sales?
It's got to be rare sales, right?
Let's go. Okay, then. Should we go Huntress, Rare, and Bone Crusher Hole?
I like Huntress.
That's cool.
That looks quite nice. Red and blue. Okay, so we are. Galleon's Grave. What's amusing?
Share it with the class, Adam. Share it with the class, Andrew.
Here you go, Mike. Just
what have you done?
A little banana for you.
Thanks for that. You sure you don't want
Lovely.
Actually,
I've got to give one to Lena now. Where's
No, thank you.
Who designed this shit?
serving hatch, Andy? We'll take it back to the serving hatch.
Thank you very much.
Tell them to take it back.
Yeah, have it back. Have it back. I don't want it.
Thank you. Cheers.
No, you don't want it.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, crew. Can we gather around the map table, please? Can we plan out a strategy?
We're already at a tavern. Don't we want to just be here?
Just start drinking now?
Oh, yeah. You have to take at least one drink here, right?
What? Just us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one.
Well, you start with
Just one. Okay,
Just one.
let's do that.
It's not that far as well. It's not like we're at Ancient Spire and have to climb all the way back up that hill.
It's true.
Right.
Right, I'm on my way to the tavern.
So the ideal situation here is that we're going to go to each tavern in the Sea of Thieves and then just find people along the way.
Yes.
So the more people we can get, the better. And that's all got to be done within 2 hours.
I just feel like, are you explaining that to me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And everybody else.
I'll do that for the purpose of the audience.
It's the proper way to sit on a table.
Right. Right, what tankers have we got? Okay, Order of Souls. Oh, Order of Souls. It's a good start.
What level of tankard?
Cheers.
Right, you ready? Let's do it.
I'm going for it.
Drink the frothy brew.
He was already ready. Started drinking before you said ready.
Right. Cheers.
There we go. Just one. We're limiting ourselves to just one. Just to loosen us up.
I'll have one more.
Well,
Have
I
one
think
more,
we
come
should just.
So, what would you
You
like
know?
to try?
I've just asked you about something else now.
Beautiful song. Oh god, she's I'm already past my limit. There we go. Got it.
Right, let's.
There are,
wander to
dear,
the
there
ship.
are. I'll get my drums out. Motivational.
Nice.
Okay, that's a tankard, that's not a drum. This door seems to be moving and I can't walk through it.
I'm doing the Frosty Force challenge over the jetty.
I'm just about hanging in there. Oh no, I'm off.
Good job.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I didn't even make it on. I just straight in the water.
Slowly
Save that
making my
for
way.
later. Hi, Crane. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I can't go. Alright, I got it. I
Right.
think.
Happy month begins.
I am orange. Alright, I got this. Oh, I don't got this.
Right.
This is a no judgment zone.
Right, what is the plan?
So I reckon, should we go south to Ancient Spire? Actually, what?
What's the rationale behind Ancient Spire?
Well, it's the closest.
That's how you want to play it, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We
So-
don't want to go to Daggertooth, so we ideally
Dagger
we want
what?
to come across. No, don't.
Sorry.
Daggertooth, Andy. How do you say it?
Dagger 2.
Daggertooth. Okay. Right. I think we go Ancient Spire.
So sweet. So I have. We're
saw that,
broadcasting. We're broadcasting across all three channels here.
Okay.
So we're on YouTube,
Great.
we're on Twitch, and we're on
Can I do
Mixer.
it?
So if anyone wants to jump in and kind of ask questions,
Can I do it?
obviously sensible questions,
Yeah.
we're not going to answer what
Well,
our next year
might- plan
plan is. Although we know you. Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
Or we're not going to obviously answer what our year's plan ahead is. But if you have some questions, obviously jump in there and ask us stuff. In fact, we'll get somebody here.
No!
Right. Come on. Let's get the show on the
God.
road.
This is a little bit of
Go ahead.
a boost for you. Thievius Fox on Twitch says, just so you guys know, Sea of Thieves is my game of the year, and your direct communication and cooperation with the community is amazing. This game has improved so much since launch.
That's very cool. Let's
Thank you
not
very
jeopardise
much.
that on this stream.
Yes.
Let's try and keep it going.
Okay, I'm just going to keep browsing. You keep playing
That's
now.
pretty neat.
Right. We need to head south.
Right.
So, let's keep our eyes peeled for some would-be
Are you
recruits.
sure you don't want to go Dagger Tooth just on the way?
I think that
not if
might
I have
not
to
be
say
a
it
great
again.
idea to hit that rock right in front of us.
Oh, is there a rock coming? Oh, sorry. Thank you, crew. Oh, this is.
Alright.
We are 5 months after launch. It's quite embarrassing. I'm headed to the crow's nest while I answer a question. Keep on the lookout for ships.
A bit of witchcraft and sorcery, orange.
Obviously, if anyone's on the game at the moment, and does come across the rare sales here,
It could well be us. It could well be us.
Yeah.
So the rare cells normally mean a signal, come sink us. That's what it normally means. That's what I've normally found when I play at home. No one wants to be friends when you fly the rare cell. They just want to sink us.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that even happen today?
What's
That's crazy. I am less than 2,000 views from 1 million total views on my channel.
Ooh, maybe we'll push you
Amazing.
over the edge.
yes.
And I just
Congratulations.
hit 80K today. Thank you.
It is quiet in the wild. Can't see a ship. Right. Let's plan out the rest of our route. So if we head south to Ancient Spire, I reckon then we head. Have we got to Plunder Outpost? So just do a circle of the map.
Let's do it.
Actually, so what's the time of the month? So it is the 21st. So that's
Okay.
Battles in the Ancient Isles, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we may find some people down there. So we'll go Plunder.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
head
hey
on.
hey to everyone watching on Twitch and on Mixer and on YouTube. We're streaming to YouTube for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
How exciting
Is that why you're perspirating?
Yes.
Or perspiring? Perspiration? Is
That and they
it?
turn every time we do this, they turn the air conditioning off in here. It gets really, really warm.
Cool. Right, we'll see.
So you can
we'll
look like
see how
real
we go.
pirates, yeah?
Yes. Just a sweaty mess.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You bust your bucket.
So how do you guys want to handle this? Because we might meet people in the world who don't want to be friends. Should we gather some resources along the way, or?
Oh, I only need one resource in order to not make friends.
Bananas, right? No.
I mean, we could always stop at one of the, what are they called? The Skelly Fort things. And
We
pick up
could
some
do.
stuff.
But we've just gone past one, haven't we?
At least we didn't drive into another rock.
So yeah,
That's definitely
okay.
a plus.
Well, let's stop along the way. Get a few resources, see if we see any message in a bottle.
So we've got someone called Gulpy_Rex. There's at least a question here I can answer. So when can we expect to see the Forsaken Shores trailer up on YouTube? And it kind of answers it, but at least it's kind of like if you.
We got a rock. Sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah.
John.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
If you look at the other trailers, I imagine a kind of similar timing before release.
Yes, and saw a cut of that recently. It's very
Yes.
exciting.
Does look
Very
really
exciting.
cool.
A little bit different to what we've done before, trailer-wise, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely
So-
going for that kind of pushing that cinematic approach.
I got feels from it. I thought it was quite an
Thank
emotional
you,
trailer.
Quite
Susie.
emotional.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's good. Soon.
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 Soon to you.
Is that direct enough? Right. Ancient Spire sighted.
Yes, we are flying the rear sails.
Ah, the feels. Everyone's gone very
Successfully
quiet.
avoided the iceberg.
Glitter Dash says he's been playing on Game Pass since launch at $8 a month. He feels it's slightly counterproductive, but he can't stop playing.
Not playing anything else in Game Pass. It's good to hear for us.
Now, wooden knives. I know this is something we're not ready to say, but you have said it quite a lot on Twitch, so I'm just going to read it out anyway. It said, "Hey guys, been Pirate Legend now for over 3 months and wondering if you guys know when the captaincy update is coming out." Because I'm so excited for it, I can't wait.
Yeah, so the
Thank you,
it's
Snorri.
just before we launched the game, we did a bunch of kind of interviews and we did a progression podcast, where we talked about the kind of updates that we were planning post-launch. And in those updates, we talked about ship captaincy, so the idea of owning a ship and starting in the pirate's hideout and the whole sailing through the waterfall moment that we still really believe in, and the pets update as well. I think our plans since launch, when we've released Hunger in Deep, Cursed Sails, Forsaken Shores is coming up soon, and we've still got more content updates planned. That set of plans is based on a little bit of a rejig that we did just after launch, because no matter how much we tested the game in our technical alpha and we took the game to shows, we were still largely in a echo chamber, really. We were still talking to our most engaged community, and until the game really went wide, it was hard to really gauge the kind of level of feedback we were going to get. So based on the feedback that we received post-launch, we rejigged our plan slightly to focus on, well, to boil it down, delivering a wide variety of content across ways to play, across goals, and across the journey that everyone will get advantage of, rather than just Pirate Legends. That doesn't mean we're going to neglect Pirate Legends forever. We will be bringing in features for Pirate Legends, and it's not to say we'll never do the ship captaincy update. It's just not part of our immediate plans because we're focusing on other stuff that hopefully is cooler.
Sweet. Well, that was a much more detailed answer than I thought we were going to get.
Well,
to that, so.
I understand why. It's an absolutely fair question. It's something that we talked about at length before launch, and it's now not part of our immediate plans. But that's not to say it's never going to happen. It just means that in the short term we're prioritising other things.
Sweet. I've got a question for you, Lena. Sour Bazzi says on Twitch, is Lena streaming as well? If so, what's her Twitch name so we can, or Mixer name, I guess?
Just same as my gamer tag, Lena Axios.
Lena Axios, and you're on Mixer at the moment, right?
Yeah, Mixer. I have a Twitch, but I haven't used it in quite some time.
Okay, so jump on Mixer if you wanna watch Lena's stream. That anchor pull, they're saying.
Yeah, I was trying to get in there, but we were in the wind.
I don't think these grogs count if we're not with anybody else. I think we need to go
I'm ready
recruit
to
some
go.
people.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
ready
you
to
just
go.
want to... Oh, come on, then. Let's...
I'm waiting for Duke.
All right. You there? Okay.
You guys just keep chugging it until somebody shows up, right?
Let's do it.
Where's Lena?
I know, are you on your way
I'm
up?
trying to fix the things that I broke. We're stuck here on this island forever.
Ooh, you'll never get
Someone says, can you, Derelict says, can you implement a group finder tool? Right now we have to rely on Discord to find groups. We've got the looking for groups on Xbox there if you do want to jump in. I know there's a wealth of people on there, and you can choose what you want to do, set up people with mics, people without mics and stuff. I use that all the time when I'm jumping into the game.
What was the? Sorry, I missed the first part of that question. What was it regarding?
Can we have a group finder?
Yes, I think we went for a streamlined and matchmaking process as we could for launch, and that's obviously what we've got now. I think beyond that, giving you more flexibility to match with certain kinds of people, we've thought about that in the past, and I think that there is something coming up in one of our future updates that will probably change matchmaking quite fundamentally, but nothing kind of concrete to announce yet. That's part of a future update, but yeah, in the short term, LFG is probably the way to go.
Sweet. Someone on the YouTube one's gone so fast for me to be able to read it, but I just read there someone says, are we hiring 3D artists? And we're constantly hiring, right?
Always.
Yes.
And even when we don't have roles on the website, we still take what we call kind of speculative applications. So if there's people out there and they're incredible and we should hire them, we'll always kind of give them time of day. It is difficult sometimes when we get such a wealth of applications, but like the website gets updated all the time.
Keep telling them on Twitter, if you guys need to hire a mermaid, I'm available. My one and only skill is being a mermaid.
Right, I'm stumbling my way back down to the dock now. Right, this is where we head to plunder outposts. Let's see if we can take in more of this world region, see if we find anybody else.
The O Jackman 1 on Twitch says, have you guys ever thought of utilising the books and the ship's captain's quarters, and so we can upload Sea of Thieves screenshots into it? That's pretty cool.
Sorry, John, I'm finding it really hard to hear you when you're right next to me.
Yeah. So he's saying basically the book in the ship's captain's quarters.
Yep. So. Yes.
Yes.
Obviously, we always try to make any mechanics we add to the game like really physical and have that physical presence in the world. Hence, the table is where you use to vote on voyages, and we've had like other ideas in the past on how we utilise the little ship that's in there. But I think that thought process of utilising physical things on the ship to unlock more functionality is something that we'll continue to do. And you'll see more of the bits of the ship play a role as we continue through these updates. On the book specifically, no plans for the book. But that kind of thing, expect us to keep doing.
Sweet.
Don't mind me, I'm organizing.
Come on, guys.
So while I'm just kind of looking through the chat here, Andy,
Yes.
you were the kind of the lead designer behind Cursed Sails, right?
Yeah.
And we know we've got like what two days left on Cursed Sails?
Yeah,
One
2
day
more
left.
Almost
days.
over.
So can you tell us a bit about like
Someone else
how
want to take
that's-
the wheel, briefly?
I'll take it.
how that started and what the kind of thought process behind Cursed Sails was? Where did that come from? And like, talk us through the development process.
So, I guess, where do I start? So, super high level, we never ever planned to have skeleton ships in the world. Like, the kind of design philosophy was always about every ship on the horizon is a real player, and we believe like really strongly in that, and that's kind of what we launched the game with. But as we kind of played the game more, and as we got more and more feedback from our community, there was a bunch of people that were just, I guess, when you know they're real players and you're shooting at them, and you kind of have that guilt and remorse for taking down and you know real players. Like there was a lot of want and asked to have skeleton ships, a PvE option to the ship combat, because the ship combat's so awesome, but if you're not inclined to kind of strictly engage in PvP, then there was no kind of real option for you. So that's kind of where it came from. So we completely changed our plans on that and brought it forward. And yeah, the skeleton ships are kind of like the star of the Cursed Sails update. But I'm so glad that we kind of changed tack on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really kind of happy with where they've ended up. I'm happy that there's kind of an option for players now who can kind of get involved in ship combat, kind of with a you know, free conscience, basically.
Yeah. Just cut you off there by saying killed the
Well,
conversation.
yeah, I mean, like, I could answer that question for like an hour. I don't know. Like, it's such a broad question, but like, I don't really know what to add really. That's kind of where Skelly Ships came from. The Brigantine was a similar kind of thing as well, really. The Brigantine, again, that was something that we did prototype very early on, like a three-player ship, but we didn't take it beyond the kind of prototype, and then there was a massive ask for that as well. So that got bumped up our roadmap as well.
I think that's it. I think like the skeleton ships, the whole subject of AI ships. I remember going onto the forums a long time ago before we launched, talking about but answering the feedback of people asking, well, we want merchant ships in the world, we want AI ships in the world, we want skeleton ships in the world. Why is this not a thing? I remember, we loved the idea of the players filling those roles that would traditionally be filled by AI. And I think at the time I said, well, we'd never considered it. Well, we'd never considered it for the finished game, but that doesn't mean we didn't prototype it. We prototyped a lot of things, and I think that's the difference between prototyping and releasing the game. Because when you prototype, it doesn't mean that everything you prototype is going to make it into the game. You use the prototype as a way to define what's important to the Sea of Thieves experience. And we prototyped the skeleton ships early on, and used that to decide why we didn't want to consider them for launch, because it felt like we wanted the purity of every player ship is a real player ship in the world. But when we got that feedback from players, which isn't like, it's fair feedback, right? When there's no other player ships in the world, you want to have that engagement, that ability to have this ship battle that feels like it's more on demand. We knew we could go back and re-look at some of the stuff we prototyped in the past as a basis for adding it to the game. And to Andy's point, the same with the brig, or the medium ship as we used to call it in the prototype. We knew we'd kind of, I think in the prototype we'd just taken the galley and knocked one of the masts off it. So for the brig, it was
We
designed
covered
from
the
the
bottom
ground up.
deck as well. Like,
We know you had.
It's very scrapped together there. You're right. Like the Brigantine was completely designed from the ground up with 3 players in mind, whereas it was just like a 2-hour kind of test before when we were doing the prototype version of it.
Ow.
I think the sloop friend has just gone behind that. I say friend, I'm trying to project something onto him. He's just gone beyond the plunder
He'll be
outpost
the
rock.
friend or
He'll
else.
be a friend whether he wants it or not, or she.
I think our approach to skeleton ships was very different in the prototype as well. Like,
Fox, I'll see you later.
it was a completely different kind of experience to what we ended up with in the final version of the game.
Yeah, what we shipped was richer, right? It was much richer than what we had in the prototype.
100%. Much more visceral experience as well.
Slightly off topic here, but someone posted this up saying Scarlet Spider Dan64 says, can you speed up controller sensitivity in the controls way? So we did add that a couple of weeks ago. So if you haven't tried it already, jump into the settings of the game once you're in it and slide that sensitivity right up.
Did they leave?
I'm not sure whether they scuttled their ship on the.
They saw the red sails and just ended it all.
They're done. They just left.
No.
I don't know. No. They might be heading around to us. Well, should we anchor down here and?
I would. We're going really
Well, if
fast.
they're fully loaded with the treasure, they're probably avoiding us deliberately.
So Lena, where were you? Why did you start streaming? Because I see you've got Pirate Legend stuff there.
I saw that.
I'm totally not a pirate legend yet, though. I'm so close. I'm 50, 47, and 48.
What?
How do you explain these kneecaps? These glowing
Don't worry
kneecaps.
about it!
So when did you start? Did you start at launch with doing this, or?
I actually played way too much of the beta.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, and there's a chicken coop here. I'll take that. But ever since the first time I played it, I just fell in love with it. Like, it's a very relaxing, laid-back game. It allows me to watch chat easily, as opposed to some of these other games. And it's just challenging to me, because it's skeletons I have a really hard time with. So, yeah.
How are you liking those sniper skellies? Those keep taking me out so bad.
Don't
all
ask
the
me
time.
that. Don't ask me. I can't stand them.
We keep getting questions in the chat here, especially in Mixer at the moment, from people asking about the other forts in the world.
Ooh.
The other skull forts. And will we ever see them active? Is there a plan for that?
Yes, you will. Yeah. Hopefully much sooner than you think. Yeah. So we're obviously the process of adding them to the world. I'll let Andy talk a little bit about this in a moment. It takes a lot of playtesting to work out whether there's any exploitable areas of the island, and also that there's no pathing issues for the AI. So there's only 3 of the forts that are active at the moment, but we are looking to get them all on as soon as possible. And I think there's some kind of arenas in there for those forts that feel very different to what's on so far, so they should be really cool when they turn on. But that's something we're looking at the moment, isn't it, Andy? The kind of process of making those environments suitable. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, we want them on as much as everybody else. I mean, that and Curcells has kind of been the focus recently for that team. So whilst we're kind of finishing off some bits, so we've been kind of investigating some of that stuff. And as Mike said, there's a ton of work that kind of goes into making sure that you can pass smoothly around the forts, and that the kind of skeletons can handle pathing around there as well. And that it's just like a good combat space to have fun on. But to Mike's point, like, I think the forts that are there that are currently unexplored in the game, they offer a very different kind of play style, which I'm really excited about myself. So I do hope we get them on soon. We have certainly been looking into it very recently, just before I went to Gamescom actually. So hopefully soon.
Here we go. So there's a bunch of happy people in the crowd.
I think that's something that sometimes I guess hard to understand if you're not kind of in the thick of it moment to moment, which is like, because Andy, like as designer on the forts, did so much work to set them up. You kind of want the same people to work on that stuff because it's going to move faster, we're going to get the best result. And because that team, to Andy's point, has been dedicated to getting the skeleton ships working, or like making sure all their behaviours work, setting up the campaign, now doing the work to get them into the world for everyone. Because we're almost done with that work, there's now an opening to go back to the fort and get them on. So we're going to take the opportunity and hopefully get them on sooner rather than later. They might not all turn on at the same time, we might stagger them. But yeah, expect more forward soon.
Nice.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with anything, but since we're running around these different places, everything has a left and a right trigger, but I noticed the grog does not. Maybe make the left trigger when you click it, make it do cheers. Click your glass.
Funnily enough,
that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. We should totally do that. It's only a matter of time. It's right. No, that's how all the mechanics are approached with a primary and secondary function. Some of them are missing, and hopefully will be filled in time.
We need to get a chicken so I can be the captain of this boat.
Oh, nice. We'll have to give him a funny nickname as well.
Captain Cluckers.
Captain Cluckers.
that has been
Captain
with
Cluckers.
me
Cluck Norris.
since the beginning. Cluck Norris.
Community favourite, Cluck Norris.
Get out.
Cluck Norris. So bad it's good. Right, let's get moving.
I'm not listening to Barbie Girl.
God, we're on a recruitment drive now. We're not going to any more taverns until we find
because we've done, what's this, 3 now?
2, isn't it? I've lost track. I think
the first one, Kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That says we're making our way through it pretty fast if there's 3.
I know. We need to recruit some.
I mean, we did promise a 2-hour stream.
We'll just go do forts.
Is there a fort up?
I don't think there is, but I'm sure there will be on this street. Right, let me make sure we're heading in roughly the right direction.
Yeah, so just to say to people, obviously as well, that we call it a weekly stream because the plan is that we're going to do this kind of thing weekly. There'll be different people in playing with us, and thank you very much for obviously Lena. Thanks for joining us this week. Hopefully we can get a few more guests each week to come in and play with us. We have kind of loose challenges each week, but obviously we'll also be taking suggestions from the chat here. So if you've got any good suggestions, do throw them in the chat. Another thing as well, where we're talking about the Cursed Sails update.
Yes.
There's a bunch of stuff on there. I know Andy and Tom were on doing a video on skeleton ships on there. That's really interesting because you can see some of that stuff from the prototype.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing trying to get some of that footage in there from the prototype that I know we've been holding kind of. It was something we were kind of scared to show previous to launch, but now we're out there and
Saw that people spotted the rowboat as well, which was quite fun. Not that it was particularly hidden, but there's nice
There's
to get there.
hours of that stuff. If you want to see any more, John.
yeah.
I think it's going to be fascinating, like in the future, once we've got a lot more content releases out, to kind of look back and do a kind of deeper dive into. I just said deeper dive. I can't believe I said that. Do a deeper dive into the prototyping process that we went through. So it was like it was such an awesome experience to kind of not do the typical thing of writing loads of design docs, of actually just building stuff for real in a really rough way, and then deciding and defining mechanics that way, and then build them in this beautiful way in Unreal. I think we should do more things like that in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I think what was really cool about seeing those things was how little some of it changed.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, Andy, I'll let you talk about that. I mean, if we were to go back to the prototype now, I mean, the core ship sailing
Look at
experience
that lantern. That lantern is awesome. Sorry to interrupt.
Which lantern's that? Is that Lena's lantern?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Is it Order of Souls?
Oh, wow, look at that. That's badass. I love that lantern. And I know the
it's
story
Bone
behind that,
Crusher.
right? You killed 50 skeleton ships to get that bad boy.
That's true.
Too many.
It's true. Check you out.
QT
awesome.
Remaster Zeta says like who's the special guest? It's Lena Axios, and you can check her out there on Mixer as well. I know you're watching us, but jump over to our channel as well.
But yeah, to your point, Mike, when we were prototyping features for Sea of Thieves, in Unity, we basically had everything pretty much that we have here in the final game. Minus some of the things that we just did straight up in Unreal. But the features that we did make in Unity, we had. We'd try and get the feel of them exactly right in Unity, so that there was less things to worry about when we were kind of bringing them across. They were kind of like a known quantity. We knew exactly what we wanted from a feature, how it was going to play out. We could get hours of testing on it, and even down to like the fine details of specifically how something would move or feel. Like the ship's a great example. Like when we first started doing the ships in Unreal, you could literally load on two monitors, the Unreal monitor on one side and Unity on the other side.
Yeah.
And then you could go and grab the wheel and then rotate it to the right, and it would just be in perfect sync with both builds. Like the amount of degrees that it turned, the speed that it turned, like how much force that put on the rudder to turn the ship around. Like they literally got made to this kind of quality on a gameplay level, not on a visual level or an animation level, but on a gameplay level they got made to this quality and then pulled across directly.
I think even the
We
things
have
that
the
you
1
wouldn't
million
expect
views.
as well, like the
Yay!
what was that? Sorry.
Was that 1 million viewers?
Yeah.
Amazing,
Yay!
well played, well done.
You did it.
Well
Not
done.
bad,
Congratulations.
Half an hour. Now, even the things that you don't expect as well, like the shape and the effect of the water on the ship, even though it looked really simple in the prototype,
Yep.
it's still the same underlying approach. It just
Yep.
looks so much more beautiful now.
Yep,
So the kind of
100%.
Knuckles.
the physics approach of how the ship and the buoyancy, how it interacts with the water, that was
Yep.
something defined in the prototype. The damage model, the fact that the ship is covered in this grid-like structure that places holes in the ship based on detecting an impacts, all of that underlying system, although it's probably architected in a different way, was kind of pioneered, I guess, in the prototype.
But I think that was, I mean, part of the challenge with developing Sea of Thieves was it's such a different type of multiplayer game, and we tried to approach a bunch of different things in kind of unconventional ways. So the prototype was that safety net where you could try things and fail often and fail fast, but ultimately find the fun and kind of keep chipping away at it until you got it. So then it was always nice to kind of have how it worked in the prototype in your back pocket, so that when you were beginning to develop things in Unreal, you knew in your mind how it was going to work, how it was going to play out, how it should feel, and how it's going to change the game. So It was a great way of developing. I
I
absolutely
think it's
loved
led to some of the more unexpected things. I mean, I remember it was kind of having conversations around, we're going to add musical instruments to the game. And you kind of get into the conversation of, but what do? Do they buff your damage in combat? Do they help you regain health? It's like, well, no, they do absolutely nothing. They just play music. But the fact that we had it in a prototype and people would play it and laugh and smile and see the value of it meant that we could take some of those decisions that normally you'd probably laugh off if it was just written on a piece of paper.
And there was a bunch of things that we didn't prototype in Unity, but we actually prototyped them in Unreal, which was like a slightly different process as well. But ultimately, you were just trying to like figure out how they're going to work in the game and what value they were going to add to the game. Like the emotes, we didn't prototype that in Unity, or like the explosive barrels. But they're two of like the most used and like well received features in the game as well. And as Mike said, there's a bunch of stuff that we have prototyped that haven't made it into the game yet, but they certainly will have a place at some point.
I've got a question that's probably directed a bit more at you here, Andy, which is what's going on with the Kraken? Will it spawn in a brig when it comes back?
Will it spawn what?
On a brig when it comes back, a brigantine?
It will, yeah. We've done some work to make sure that the tentacles can wrap the brigantine, and it gives you that kind of nuanced gameplay that we have with the galleon, where it can like block off the bottom deck, or it can wrap over, and you can get full access to all kind of parts of the ship. So it will definitely wrap the brigantine. That is 100%.
And I think this is Stephen Frost, who's also watching here, who managed to beat me to Pirate Legend.
I can't believe that. We had a conversation.
He paid
last
for
week,
it though as well with the thingies, unlike you, John.
Oh, yeah. That was a recommendation. See, you've tried to stay pure, haven't you?
Yeah.
Not
It's all about the purity.
He's gonna hate me for saying that. I bet got a massive grin on his face
the
right
conversation
now.
we had last week around, I'm definitely going to get there before Forsaken Shores. I'll be the first legend.
Amazing.
I know. Now he's taunting me on the chat.
Dark Horse,
here.
that was Steve Frost.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop over on this island? Stop off, sorry, not stop over like a sleepover, but stop off.
Wanderers? Oh.
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
I love how I'm just getting John ask the hard
Sorry,
questions.
Steve. Sorry,
Wait,
Steve.
what is
I'm just
that?
getting John ask the hard questions.
I see a sloop. I see
Oh,
a sloop. Go
sloop?
to
Where?
Go north.
North? Okay.
Northwest-ish.
Okay.
Northwest.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I'll see
yeah.
it. I'll see it. Okay. Coming round.
I can't see it. Where is it?
It is
Oh yes.
right from where we are, northwest.
Yeah,
Little
got
tiny
it.
dot in the
Yeah.
distance.
We've got obviously the Build Rat adventure for this week was the Cursed Cruise.
Yeah.
one. And
Yeah.
people are asking, will there be Cursed Cannonballs in that?
There will. So this is the first time that players get their hands on cursed cannonballs. So this is...
Thank you, Weasel.
Think of this as like all those cursed cannonballs are another resource that you can find in the world. They're less common than cannonballs, so when you see them, when you see one in a barrel, it's going, oh yeah, I've got a cursed cannonball, and you can use that tactically in a ship encounter or against skeletons. You can use them against the player affecting ones can be used against skeletons on land, and the ship ones can be used against player ships and the skeleton ships. As part of this as well, because we're adding all these new resources, there's a little bit of an overhaul to the UI. So now you don't just walk up to a barrel and take things out directly. You now look inside the barrel and see like
That's
a view,
cool.
like a UI view, and you get to take things out individually and store things individually. So it's a little bit of a change. I think it's a bit of a muscle memory change as well. So
Yeah.
I imagine it'll take some getting used to, but it definitely opens up the flexibility to add a lot more resources in the future, which of course we intend to do.
Opens up barrels of
Open-
opportunity.
Yes,
Yeah.
barrels of opportunity. You said
Yeah.
it.
So if you're getting attacked while you're looking in a barrel, do you have to like spam B to get out of it, or does it automatically take you out of said barrel?
It's no different to if you're attacked like on the wheel. You can just disengage really quickly.
Oh, okay.
We've got I love everyone as soon as you said there's a sloop, it's like kill the sloop, kill the sloop, kill the sloop. It's a
Yeah, hell.
kill jester. Any Lemmy fans out there will get that. Don't know if there's many of you.
Because if you have any questions, go ahead and click on that link right there, and ask all of your questions.
Who's saying ask the hard questions? Is that Stephen Frost? I bet it is. This is what he does now. He's made it to legend. Now he's playing the playing the tricky game. And that's like, there are no hard questions. You don't ask them.
It says more weapons, only cosmetics.
More weapons other than cosmetics.
Yeah, more weapons? Question mark. Only cosmetics? Question mark. So I'm guessing that is there more weapons coming?
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine when you think of.
You said there's no hard questions, Mark. Come on.
There is no hard questions. There is no hard questions. I'll always be direct with the community. No. And when you think about like the World of Pirates, World of Sea of Thieves, we've barely even scratched the surface. You know, we've got cannonballs, we've got cursed cannonballs coming in soon, which is a fantastical spin on it, and that opens up new strategy for the ship. Obviously, in the future, having different cannonball types. That can do different things to the ship. Of course, that's a possibility. And when you think of personal weapons, again, we barely scratched the surface. So having different weapon types, yes, there's nothing we've got coming up in the next couple of releases around that, but it's definitely something that we want to go do. So be patient, but there will be more weapons beyond just cosmetic skins for what we've got currently.
Someone.
Right, this would be good.
The question.
There's also a bunch of people going pets.
Yeah, I don't think any of us will be happy until we can buy that pet monkey or parrot. So pets is something that's definitely going to happen.
Sweet.
Still going to happen.
Yeah.
Again, not in the next couple of releases this year, but hopefully soon after we'll get pets into the game.
Kato of Thieves, I've just seen.
Kato.
Everybody in my
But I
chat.
think
Yes.
It's more than just, you know, having a pet that's there, like having an extra cosmetic in the game. I think feeling like you've got this bond with this creature in the world, and that creature accompany you on adventures. I think we want to push more on that angle rather than just having a pet that's purely a cosmetic thing that sits on your shoulder. Having it interact more with the world is why we want to give it the time it deserves to do it properly. Give it that Sea of Thieves treatment.
All right.
Oh,
So they've stopped
looks like they're
island.
restocking at a fort. Am I saying that correctly? It's a fort,
Keep
isn't it?
losing this, but Matty7814, yes, I am taking questions from Twitch as well, so that's questions in there. It's not just from Mixer. I've got YouTube open as well, and
It's head a little bit right.
and Mixer.
No, let's not bring cats onto ships. That'll make me like ships less. I say as my cat sits in my lap.
Cats are
No
lucky.
cats.
Cats are lucky.
I'm gonna raise the front sail.
So I've just realised because they're not going to hear us, are they? Because we're capturing the audio differently for this stream, so we can't use a speaking trumpet, can we?
No, they
I mean,
can
you
hear
can
us.
just
They
pretend.
can hear us, yeah.
Right, get ready.
Yeah.
Hello over there. We're from Rare, and we'd love to do the. I
He
don't know
uses
why I'm
that
pleading with them. We'd love to do a tavern stream with you. To come join us, and we're going to go on a tavern crawl.
Oh God.
We're friendly, let's form an alliance.
They look like they've got the sails for the skeleton battle on. Maybe that's what they're planning to do.
We're swimming over. We're friendly. Honest.
Not honest. Since when has a pirate ever been honest?
Well.
I'll leave some questions out. Oh well, unless you can quickly answer. Any more plans for more cursed chests?
Sorry, Mike, I
Yeah.
just had to do that.
Sorry, what was that, Andy?
I just did the little sword lunge over you.
Oh, thanks.
Cracked it like a little dolphin. Did you see
Nice,
that video
thanks.
from, I think his name's Carrillo? Oh man, it was amazing.
No.
He jumped off, he jumped off the, I should know this sailing terminology. You know, the little bar on the top of the mast. He jumped off of that using the sword lunge.
And they're taking questions over there, so.
Hello.
And
I have
then,
a question in my chat.
Oh, sorry. Hiya. I have to cut my story off.
Oh,
Hiya,
Sorry, go
Jackie.
ahead.
What you want?
We don't want anything.
Hiya.
We're just saying what's up.
okay. This is a bit of a stand-up. No, we just want to be friends. We just want to be friends. Cool it. Oh.
What you want?
Are they okay over there?
We're
the
from
explosive,
Rare.
but
We're
we're-
developers on the game. So you're actually on a live stream right now.
Am I really?
Would you like to come with us and come on a tavern crawl?
Oh, I just fell.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Okay.
Let's do it.
So
Let me put me thing on.
Oh god, Matt.
should we form an alliance? So we form an alliance through the. Should we do it formally
have
through
our
the
flag
ship,
out.
and then
Can I bring?
do you want to sail back
Can
with
I
us
bring
to?
my boombox?
You can absolutely
course you
bring as
can.
many boom boxes as you like. Do you,
Yeah,
want, do, you
so,
want, do you want to head to Plunder Outpost and we'll have a little drink?
I'm going back to my ship.
Yeah, we could do.
Great. Okay.
See you, Jackie.
Right. See you in a minute, Jackie. We're going to raise the
Did you
alliance
want
flag.
to do the alliance?
Yeah, definitely do the alliance.
Okay,
We'll
no
raise our
problem.
flag in a moment. Thanks, Jackie.
So yeah, he basically stood on the top of the mast, did like a sword lunge into
Why
the
did
Which
into,
outpost? I'm sorry, they're asking.
plunder, I think
Plunder
it was.
Outpost.
Oh, I can't tell them anyway. Sorry.
Did a sword lunge into the ocean, got loads of speed up, and then kind of like went under the ocean and then back up.
Here we
And
go.
he kind of hopped out of the ocean and onto someone's sloop without climbing the ladder in like one fluid motion. It
Never
was
seen
absolutely
that.
amazing. It was so good.
Have you got the flag, Andy? You up in
We're
the
closer
crow's
to
nest?
Sanctuary if you want to just go there.
okay.
I'm gonna head up now.
Yeah, let's head to Sanctuary. Actually, can they hear us?
Get the speaking
I'm gonna
trumpet.
mark
Get the
it.
speaking trumpet.
Right, we're heading to Sanctuary. We changed our minds. Sanctuary Outpost is the place to be.
I'm on their ship, so I'm telling them to head east.
Are we doing the alliance then?
Yeah, you raising the flag? You got
I've
it.
raised one, yeah.
Cool. There we go.
Yeah.
Scoundrels. Easy. Sorry, what was the question, John? I've forgotten.
East.
It was around
Curse chest.
Curse chest.
You need to get the anchor up
Yes.
before you can move the ship.
I think,
Right, just.
I think it's
Can't say.
raised. Pretty sure I
yes
raised
to
it.
curse chests, but also just expanding like we've done. You can appreciate we've done curses to death recently. We had sunken curse, curse sails, cursed crews, and that ends us up where we've got cursed cannibals in the world. But in the future, adding more cursed chests, but also artifacts that have curses on, and other things in the world that have curses on. Yes, we'll be doing more things like
Where are
that.
we going?
I think we need to head east.
I'm trying to get him to head east, but it's like he's turning into you guys. I don't
Thanks,
know why he's
Steve.
doing that.
Thanks, Steve.
What does Steve say?
Steve on chat's asking you to raise the anchor, mate.
Should have started good.
Where are we going then?
East it is.
Watch out, they're getting close.
It's all right. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh, she's got the perfect
Come over
dart.
with you guys.
Yeah, okay. Come
Hang on,
over.
Just wait for me.
Okay, yeah, 1 second, Jackie.
Nice.
I have no
She's a-
idea what's
oh.
going on.
That's all right.
I
Yeah,
have no idea
get
what's
on board,
going
you
on.
should sail with us.
Let's
Oh
go,
my god,
come
you
on.
got the anchor line!
Sorry, sorry.
Inundated.
Limited spatial
People
awareness.
wanted to be my friend.
Oh, good.
People wanted to join my sloop. What is going
Aww.
on?
It's all right. Everything will become clear. Just stay with us.
Is that vomit?
Oh, sorry.
Everything will become clear. Is that what you
Keisha,
just said?
are you the lady in the Sea of Thieves Discord? Are you that Keisha?
Not the lady, although I do have long hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
She's on board. You on board,
Somebody
Jackie?
wants to
Yeah.
be my friend and
Could you
messaging
pop your
me.
proximity
I am
chat
on
up to her?
board. I'm gonna stay
Say again?
with you
Your
guys,
proximity chat
because
in
I
the
don't
Aww.
settings. Could you
know.
pop it up to
Well,
her?
we're doing a live,
Sweet.
we're doing a live stream from Rare.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So me and Mike are developers on the game. We're both designers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then Lena is a streamer on Mixer who's joining us today. Who's just setting off with your sloop. See you, Lena.
Who's damaging my sloop?
Yeah.
She's
And
all
then
right. She's got it.
Careful
No,
with that,
no.
Lena.
She says.
we're actually sinking and we're
I enjoy.
gonna lose the ship.
We're all
Thanks to
right.
Lena.
We're okay.
No, not thanks to me. You guys hit the brakes. Get out of here. Blaming me.
Hang on.
Someone's saying cursed fishing.
Ghost fishing.
Why are all these people messaging
It's just the
me?
thing for them. You just fish up a curse chest.
I've never wanted.
That was David Treston Waller
Okay.
on YouTube.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna follow you guys. Where are you taking
Can we
me?
take Steve
Right.
Frost's advice and raise the anchor?
Yeah, let's raise the anchor. Come on. Come on, Jackie.
Someone was like,
We're in this together now. We're in this together.
Mahula Vaka says, hard question
Yeah, it was-
here. What happens with the level 10 Athena's players?
Only came out for boom
Any more stuff for them?
to do and
basically?
blow up my sleep
Kind of
because I like
condensed that.
doing that.
Yes. So
It was too late in
there's
the day to
something,
start an Athena.
I guess, small coming soon, which kind of enriches that Athena's fortune progression. But in the midterm, we'll have basically more things that Pirate Legends can go and do, more specific quests, and more goals to go and aspire to
Wonderful.
go after. So that is that's probably like medium term. We'll be enriching that. Like we're going through this process right
Well,
now.
I do get a bit annoyed when
expanding the
people say
game
that
for
there isn't
everyone,
any
and then we're going to go
content
back to
in this
Pirate
game,
Legends to
because
expand
I
that game
actually
for when
find
people
quite
get to that
fun
point.
do. I love it. I really do love the game.
I'm just being told to put all these
And
down
I
to
haven't
50.
been playing it
Okay.
that long.
I'll just
But I
watch you
do
do that.
play it like all the
That's one.
time.
Oh,
Can
Why
Mike?
am I getting lots
Yeah.
of messages
Can
from people?
Jackie hear John? Or
Yeah.
just Mike?
She should be able
Who's
to.
John?
she,
John, can you just speak for a minute?
hello. Can you hear me? Oh no, sorry, Jackie can't hear me. She shouldn't be able to hear me. It's just, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I can only hear Mike then.
That's all
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Don't
So
worry.
okay.
just for context, Jackie, we've got a guy called
Yeah.
John who works at Rare as well. He's asking me and Mike questions that are coming through on the
Yeah.
on the Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube channels, and then we're answering them. So if we start talking about stuff, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I've played with streamers
Come on,
before. You
Slowpokes,
get
where y'all at?
sidetracked.
We're
I
coming.
understand that.
We're coming.
Come on.
We're going to Sanctuary, to the Tavern.
Right,
I
should
think
we,
I
do
may have
something
seen
to
another.
it.
you want to raise the front sail? Slow us down.
Dark Moon
No,
Shadow
no,
says
no.
harpoons might be fun.
Should we jam into
They would be fun, wouldn't they?
It'd be very destructive. Harpoon onto a ship and then just pull yourself to it.
I'm going to start recording. I don't believe this is happening.
I can't read that because it's so bright green, but they're saying Jackie GG.
Say again.
Jackie GG. I can't read the
Of
name.
all the
but
people that you could
GG
have
get
picked
Jackie.
to come
Jackie
and
can't
nick
hear me.
me.
Right.
Right.
Sword dungeon.
And I thought you were being a sea of, like, not so friendly. Hence the boombox.
Poor thing.
See if not friends.
We're definitely going to the tavern,
Yeah,
aren't we?
let's do it. Let's go to the tavern. Andy?
Yes, I.
Yeah, you
will
on
be
your
there.
way?
I'll be there
He
shortly.
is adorable.
Andy,
Yes.
Message from Little
Ryan is asking, will skeleton ships ambush you throughout the world? Ryan on YouTube.
Ryan Stevenson.
You don't want me to
No,
get
just
drunk
Ryan.
and
That's
throw
just
up
his
on
name.
you, do you?
Ryan.
Because I didn't do that.
Sorry, what was the question, John?
Will skeleton ships ambush you throughout the world?
We're investigating that now. There's some kind of technical challenges to it, like being completely open and honest, that we're kind of trying to overcome at the minute. It's definitely something that we would love to do, and we have a kind of prototype of that up and running already. But yeah, so we're just trying to kind of
Oh, he's going.
figure that stuff out. But it's definitely something we want to do. It's definitely something we're aiming to do.
But in the meantime, the skeleton
Yes.
ships, they have the similar
Be able
kind
to
of cloud
fly.
to the skeleton forts, right?
Yeah, that's right. They play out kind of very similar to how the skeleton forts play out. So occasionally on the horizon you'll see this big cloud in the sky of this kind of ship that's it's like a skeleton ship that's on a cloud that looks like a wave, and it's kind of breaching up and over the wave. It looks very cool. But that will be your tell that there's a battle about to take place in the Sea of Thieves, and then you can just sail over there. There's none of the kind of the time stuff that we kind of enforced in Curse Sales. We've kind of learned from that feedback and addressed it in such a way that it's going to be very accessible for all players. So
What's up, Max? How are you?
really looking forward to getting that in.
Finally, I got that Peter Pan reference into the game I always wanted.
Yeah.
I
No one's
had
actually
so many
picked up on the
messages
fact
from
that it's
so
a
many
Peter
people
Pan
wanting to be my friend.
We're
Amazing.
just drinking. We had a toast to Jackie.
You're not even offered me in for a beer.
Come on, come on. Where are
I
you?
can't come in until
No.
you offer me in.
Hold on. We'll do this formally. We'll do this formally. Hold on, Andy.
You gotta get out.
Coming in.
Oh my god.
Hello. Who's there?
Sorry, hold on. Let
Mike.
me go away and knock on the door.
Go on. Knock on the door. Knock on the door. Knock on the door. Hold on. Let's just
that's
pretend we're doing something
I
else.
don't know the difference between you guys and all these people that are trying to befriend me. Like, I make friends with you.
He's knocking on the door with a cutlass. Come in.
No.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, I'm going to be friends with you, Mike.
We're
So I know.
We're on a
It's,
night out. Would you
sick
like
of
to
me.
join us?
Yeah, I'm Senor Designer, Grandy Preston. I'm ready.
Senor. Hello, Senor Designer. Would you like to join on this little shindig we're on?
Yeah.
Come on, then get your tank.
Can I get a brief introduction from all of you, please, before,
of course, yeah.
before I partake in the arrangement?
Well, I'm Mike the Mutinous, and I have a penchant for pigs, and I get a real thrill from golden chickens.
Right, see you later.
I'll take it back.
Right,
Good to know,
what's going
good to
on then,
know.
guys? What do you want me to do?
Right, we're all going to have a drink together. So Andy needs to fill his tankard.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
ready.
tell Jackie that she might get a few friends
That's
out
probably
of this
better.
because people are planning to add her on now.
Oh,
Jackie is a
just been given the
legend.
heads up, you are going to get a hell of a lot of friends requests from
I
us.
am a legend.
I like her. She's precious.
I'm a legend in my own backyard.
Yes, you are. Come on, bottoms up.
She's got a bucket. She's
Why
got the
she's
after party
She's
ready.
ready.
Teetotal, so I'm not going to partake because I don't want to throw up on rare stuff.
Hell says she.
Very embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Designated captain. Okay.
Which guys made? Did you all make the game? Mike, are you involved in making the game?
Yes, myself, I'm design director on the game, and Kia, Andy here, is senior designer, and Lena is our special guest.
Oh, I got one of them.
So many chats.
Right, should we move on? Should we move on to the next?
I think we should.
Can
next seven.
Can we play a song together, all
Well,
of
we
us at
can.
once?
Ring a bell.
Yeah.
Ring a bell. Right, let's move on. Let's
I hear my beautiful music.
So, what are you guys planning on doing? Are you going treasure hunting? What?
We're gonna move on from tavern to tavern.
We're trying to
Getting
recruit
drunk
more
as we stream
jackies.
it. We need more jackies essentially.
Oh, right. Well, I got enough on my list now.
Where-
You can have one of them.
Why are you guys following me? I have no idea where I'm going.
Can I?
Oh, thanks for that, whoever that was.
Sorry.
Thanks for
It
that.
wasn't me. I got my bucket out.
Is that you, Lena?
No, it wasn't. I got my bucket out.
Go on,
I don't know where we're
let's make
going.
it back to the
Who's
ship.
Lena?
The
Oh, I see a boat in the distance because I see
what?
light.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, we're never gonna reach
So-
it.
Go on, go.
We're... Ah!
I mean, the ships don't look
Dang
very
it, I'm
welcoming. There's no
stuck.
lanterns
I can't
on.
move.
No, we're
It's to
prepped.
the
Prep for the
southwest.
Where is
Yeah.
the ship?
I'm gonna just run in the water. I have no idea. Did you guys anchor?
There.
I anchored
So you all
since
going
you left
treasure
it.
hunting or
I
what?
They're saying.
So head
Sure, you
head
didn't come
northwest.
upstream to go and spend all that time in a tavern.
Well, we might
Okay.
pick up some stuff along the way.
That's my little sleuth.
All right.
I love
I'll make it over there one day.
There's a shipwreck nearby if you wanna hit that.
Well, there's an actual people boat though.
Oh,
Come on, let's go. Let's go to the people boat.
boats.
Southwest.
Let's do
A
that.
people boat.
what
Am I
is
taking-
for-
Are we going to go?
Or does she
and
wanna
do
take her ship?
Pick it up.
Go
We're going
ahead,
to go
John.
fight skellies.
Jack, yeah. There we go. So what
I
underscore
can't
gun
swim.
says?
Yes, a people boat.
Summon
You
the
have your
jackies.
bucket.
Summon the jackies.
Summon the
Oh my god. They're forever known as Jackies.
Jackies.
Can you
on
ask
the
Jackie
starboard.
if she's taking her boat or
Right.
yours?
Jackie, do you
We're
want
going to go fight skellies.
Which ship do you want to go on? Do you want to go back on your own, or do you want to come with us on the brig?
Fight.
Where is she?
What?
Where is she?
She's on the back, sitting down. I guess she's gonna stay on yours because she's just kind
We're
of
going to go
sitting back
fight the
there.
skellies. What are we going to do on your stream? Why have you?
We're trying to just get more and more people together on this ship.
Yeah.
That's as
Okay,
far
that
ahead as
sounds
we've
like a
thought,
plan.
really.
Seemed like a good
Hey,
idea.
well,
It's
at least
like
I
a
sleep
loose
there. I don't need
narrative.
it now, don't you? I.
It is a loose narrative.
No, she does
Why didn't
need
you
it. If
get
she
a galleon?
dies,
Get more on a galleon.
she's gonna spawn elsewhere.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Since we're
Where's
here,
the
should we go
ship?
to that shipwreck? Because
Lena,
I'm
where's the
finding it
ship?
really hard to resist.
It's southwest.
Oh, sorry. I missed that. There is still a
Southwest.
ship there.
But my
Let's
ship
go.
behind
Let's
us.
go.
Lanterns on.
I love that yellow sail.
Yeah, let's put the lanterns back on. We're not exactly announcing our presence.
I missed the person's name, but someone said, "Why every time I spawn in do I end up in a metal
So we're just
cage?"
looking for other people.
Why do they end up where? Sorry.
In a metal cage.
You're not going to kill any skeletons.
bad.
You're not going to boombox them.
Why do
You're
they
not going to
end
let
up in
me
a
use my
metal cage?
blockbuster on
Because
them.
you are terribly
Oh.
unlucky, and I feel for you deeply. Because there are some nasty people in this world.
All right, you guys going to the shipwreck first?
Yeah.
Careful.
No, let's go
There's
to
another
the
ship.
ship.
To the people boat?
Yeah, the people
Yeah,
boat.
there's another one in
Yeah.
there.
Ahoy.
Onward to the people boat.
Someone asked,
I'm gonna
like,
get shot at. Don't say that. That's not very nice.
how often do we interact with the community? Like, do you play the game at home?
How do we interact with
all
what?
the
Sorry.
time.
How often do we interact with the community? Does everyone play at home, devs?
Yeah, I play it pretty much
Stephen
every
Frost has
weekend.
played it a little bit as
After
well.
the people
Yeah.
boat.
So, yeah, Stephen Frost has played it a little bit, and you play it a little bit, don't you?
Yeah.
No, I play. It's probably my most played game, which
So how guys,
I've never
how
worked
often
with
do
a
you
game
guys
before,
actually
Same thing
take
I
the
missed,
boat
I
out
don't
and
know.
go play your own game?
You missed the same thing I missed.
You do it often.
yeah, every
Yeah,
week.
100%. Yeah, all
Every
the time.
week. Like,
And that's very rare, isn't it, as a game developer to,
Yeah.
play your own
no,
game, for
he
sure.
did it. He did it. Part
I
of the
said
fun.
the
I don't know.
same.
I've never developed games, but I do love this game.
Thank you, Jackie.
That's very kind of you, Jackie.
No, it is. It's great. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
Well, we'll get there next
Do
week.
you,
It's
do you
I
okay.
know
love the
that
water.
cue the chat fee now? Everyone's
Water's
going to
just
think we
fab.
paid you off, Jackie. Jackie's a rare planted mole. That's the narrative now. Jackie's a real person. No, it
Where's
is, it
that
is
shit?
rare
Where's the other
because
bait?
typically no matter what game you work
Don't
on, you
they?
spend
Some
hundreds
people
and
get
hundreds
frightened,
of hours.
don't they, when there's
playing
like
it.
loads of ships coming at them?
That's true.
Don't like the PvP part.
I know, Matt. We hit 1 million.
It is. I mean, it's
Same, but
that kind of mix of PvE and PvP in the same world is really the core of what Sea of Thieves is, and I think it's part of the reason why I think everyone at the studio still plays it as much as we do. I mean, play it more than any other games because the game is always unpredictable and it always plays out in a different way. So you go into the game expecting one thing, but then you get something completely different, and that always keeps the game fresh. After all these years we've been working on it, we're still as eager to continue building content and continue playing it. Like, I'm personally...
So why do all
Probably
these
the-
people want to talk to me?
God.
Because we've now advertised you across...
I can't believe that so many
Streaming on
people want to join my
YouTube, Twitch
crew.
and Mixer.
I want to
All of the
message me.
things.
Well, you're live now, Jackie, on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer.
There's currently
Okay.
18,000 people watching
right.
you on just Mixer, so that's
That's
Let's
impressive.
see if I
Heck
can.
That's
yeah,
impressive.
dude. Heck yeah.
Yeah, no.
Right, let's see. Go through some more questions, John, while we're on.
So you're not going to befriend me then, Mike?
They're all just loving Jackie. I'm not really getting any questions.
Did you get my whisper?
Come on, Mike. You could
Did
befriend
some
me.
hashtag Jackie hype.
Sorry,
in
There you
chat.
go.
sorry, I'm coming. There we go.
Hey, nice one.
Someone
Is that what she
Now I know
said?
where to
Well,
send
oh my
when
messages
will be
when I
able to
want
fight your
something in the
skeleton
game.
weakness in the game, John? I'm
Have you
already
got the mouse?
Don't you delete me afterwards, mate. I got some nice
okay.
ideas for this game.
I apologise, people.
Right, get on the speaker.
I play it all the time,
They're
Mike.
dropping there.
Hello.
Yeah, they-
I've
We
just
come in
added to
peace.
Jackie, and now I've got a pop-up on screen. I've been hit by a cursed cannonball.
Hello, we come in peace. Please, don't run.
Oh, nice
Just gonna
one.
spam it. Maybe they'll see one of them.
Hello.
Hello,
We're from
hello, we
where?
come in peace.
We mean you no harm. Hello.
Please, drop your anchor. We come
You
in
really are
peace.
friendly.
Really?
We're super friendly.
Hey.
And they're gone.
No.
Do you want to come on a tavern crawl?
Oh
with
no,
us?
they anchored. They anchored.
They've anchored. Right,
Yeah.
anchor
Honestly,
down.
they took me off of my sloop, and they're a nice crowd.
Come join. Come join Jackie.
Really, really bad people.
Yay, come join me. I'm my new
Oh
friend.
my god.
Hashtag Jackie
Have
the
they
Mole.
anchored?
We're
Have they
getting,
anchored? Have they anchored or are
Jackie's
they
done
still
more.
going?
She's
Oh,
changed
they
the
raised
Jackie's the
back.
pioneer today.
Okay, they're
We
turning
promise you
around.
fame and fortune.
Come back,
Don't promise
please.
stuff you can't
Come
keep.
back.
I don't know, I'm
From
pretty
one
confident.
sloop owner to another, don't leave me on my own.
You've left this pointer on screen.
Oh god.
John can't possibly make social connections
What are
with
they
a
doing
mouse.
over there?
Slippy man.
Mr. Slippy Man.
I know, I
Are we going to
know.
chase
Okay, I
them
think
down?
they're turning around. No, I think they turned around. Or no?
Hold on. No,
Am I
no.
seeing things?
Do you want me to raise the anchor?
Oh, I'll go down with the anchor.
Probably.
I can't see them at the moment because of the swell.
Yeah, raise the anchor.
Okay.
Let's pursue. Pursue.
Hot pursuit.
Oh god, I just lowered my anchor back. That's not what I meant to do.
Sorry,
Okay.
folks.
Are they moving?
That's why we don't
Can't
leave
they
me
head
on a
away?
ship.
No, they're coming
No,
back.
they are anchored down.
They're coming back.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We'll head on over
Is
there.
there
Get
offer
rid of the
lights?
anchor, Mike.
Pen still up.
Squam.
We go and raise that. Okay, I'll wait for you. When we get close, I'll drop the anchor.
Mr. Sleepy Man! Have you got a chicken coop?
Yeah, chase them down. If they say no, just
I
keep
love the
chasing them.
chickens.
Force
Can we
the
have one
love.
on the front of the
I'm pretty
boat?
sure it's
Like,
illegal.
need a
Don't
golden
talk too
chicken
much.
on the
We did
front of the boat
answer
as a
that earlier in
mascot.
Chat, captaincy updates. You can watch that back later if you.
Come on, friend.
And Forsaken Shores, it brings a new outpost to the Sea of Thieves. Does the new outpost have a tavern have a name yet?
Sorry, repeat
Does
that.
the tavern have a name in Forsaken Shores?
It does have a name, which will be revealed in due time.
September.
You guys are full of
Just check out the data mining person.
You guys are going so fast.
And you can see
We're
all the names
friendly. We're
behind it.
friendly.
They're still moving. Is the pennant up?
No.
Let me go raise it. Let me go
Lena,
raise
get
it.
on them. Quick.
Hunt him down.
You can leave my boat there if you like, Lena.
I'm just gonna keep
He's
spamming in
okay,
chat.
he's
Maybe they'll love me one day.
Lena.
Okay, he put his.
He's put
Whatever
sail up. Right, it's time. It's time.
There's another one.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's going up. He's
going
going
up.
up.
There's another one.
Oh, there's another one coming behind
There's
us.
another boat.
Amazing.
Oh, this is good.
There.
Yeah. Hello, we come in peace.
Expect they all know.
We come in peace. We come in peace.
We're having a boat party.
He looks so
We're from Rare. Come join us.
He's like, wait, what?
No?
Who's Rare?
Oh, he's dancing.
Someone do the offer alliance one.
Yes, Mike.
Yes,
theirs
we
is
want to
up.
offer alliance. We'll
Yeah.
put it up.
Yes, we want to offer alliance.
Please
Raise your-
accept. Favourable terms, fame and fortune, etc.
Hello, welcome, welcome.
Oh my god, another sloop. I see what you meant. I didn't see him at first. I see him now.
Right, let's all get on the brigantine.
Yeah, should we abandon
Like
the
all
sloops?
4 sloops of people. If they die though, that's the only thing.
I'm
Yeah.
on my own at the moment.
Everyone, come over to the brigantine. Everyone, come over.
Please come and join the brigantine. We're all
Please
going
come
on
and
the
join the
tavern crawl.
brigantine.
Be part of a
I'll
live
anchor.
stream.
Hello.
There's your chance. Oh.
They're scuttling their ship.
That's
Why?
why though.
Why you scuttling
Why
your
though?
shit?
Sorry, I can't hear your greetings over the sounds of the explosions.
Come
Stop
over,
that.
come over to our ship.
Nice, you got a nice boat.
Thank you very much.
They said it sounds like the Sea of Thieves tavern crawl from Bristol.
That's great.
Come on over, guys. Come on over to the brigantine. We're going on a tavern crawl.
Come on, guys.
People are loving Jackie.
Jackie hype.
Every ship should have a jacket.
Bye.
I'm gonna add.
Guys, come on over.
Guys, come on over.
Hello. Hang on.
No, don't wave. Make friends.
All right.
Here they come. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome to the Sea of Thieves barge.
Hey, we're friends with Jackie now, guys. We've made it.
Thank
I'm not
you.
friends with Jackie. Jackie, come on.
What's
I
that?
didn't get your friend either. Here,
Sorry.
wave at me.
Oh,
Who am
Sorry,
I not
let me
friends
find
with?
the.
No, I'm already
Seized
friends with
friends.
Jackie. What in the halibut?
Hold the phone.
Try it again.
Who am I not friends with?
I've got Lena. Hold on one sec.
It keeps giving me Jackie.
Okay,
Wow,
Jackie,
this
let's go.
Oh, that's
Right,
awkward. She
yes.
just like walked away.
Jackie,
Good decline.
Let's,
Jackie, please.
let's continue our journey. Let's get
Okay, I
back
got you. Cool.
northeast.
Hang on. Keenan.
Right, okay.
I think I added Jackie. Yeah.
Done you. I think I've done you.
it's now started a thing like Jackie sale. They want Jackie sales.
Yeah, I've done you.
Right, is
Oh
everyone
yeah.
on board?
Okay, we are friends.
Is everyone here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is everyone here? I think so.
Why is that? What is? Oh, he's jumping as he was jumping. That was weird looking.
We are.
All right,
live.
we need to find the closest place to go now.
Right, we're heading back northeast.
Can we get some formal introductions before
There's one
we
literally
sail,
right in front of
please?
us.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Can I-
You're right.
Can everyone please come down to the captain's quarters, please?
Yes, everyone down.
Captain's quarters, everybody.
He's in the way. I can't get over
Please
there.
come down. Don't be shy.
Don't intend it's all fit in there, do you? Surely.
Can we all sit on the bed, please? Can we make
Okay.
this as uncomfortable as possible?
We just need a very, very brief introduction from everybody.
Bring in everyone. We're getting a
So,
circle.
We'll start with
Jakob Unisip.
Oh, okay, go on. Yeah, go on. Go on, Jakob.
I'm Jakob Unisip. Next.
Next, that's it.
That's the best intro ever. Like, who can top that?
So one of you guys are gonna have to get your best Lena Axios impersonation and
bet
pretend to be
Jackie
me while I
can.
wave. Because I can't talk in Xbox chat.
Okay. We've got
Can I
Lena. Lena here, who's waving. She's not in
Top
Xbox
my
chat,
introduction.
but yeah, she's here too. And then we've got Jackie.
Legend.
Where's Jackie? Jackie's upstairs.
Where is
Oh no,
Jackie?
she's down.
Oh,
She's
she's
sitting
there.
down.
She's sitting
She's
there.
sitting down.
Yeah, she's right there.
Her name was showing above the ship. That was weird. We're missing people.
We're joined here
Where are
by
we?
Craig Duncan.
Here he is. Look at this special guest. Ah, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. Now we're going to be successful.
Looking after the
Now
town.
we're going to. Oh, that's very kind. No, Joe's not going to be happy that you've said that. You know.
That's why
I know, I know.
That's exactly what I said. Joe had so many people come up to him at Gamescom thanking him for the game and telling him how awesome it was. Just,
I'm glad I wasn't there.
I can't believe that so many people have added me as a friend. I know none of them.
Hello.
Tell him Lena from Mixer says hello.
Lena from
It's
Mixer
been a
says
while.
hello, Craig. It's been a while. She says, how you doing? How you doing?
What's happening then, Mike?
We need an intro from you, Jackie.
Uh-oh. Best intro.
Oh,
Here
an
we go.
intro. It's
Yeah.
in. What did you want to know?
Just like a couple
Yeah.
a couple of words about who you are.
Who are you? What motivates you? What brings you to
So
the
I
Sea of
just
Thieves?
I retired from work a little while ago, and then I discovered Sea of Thieves, Mike, and that's where I've been ever since.
She retired
That's
and
cool.
became a pirate. That sounds like the life.
I love this game. I really do.
Well, that's my career plan, mapped out.
This game's well sick. I love the
Who's next in the
sea
circle? Is that me?
and the waves.
Awesome.
Who's next?
Jackie, put her button right.
I'm Mike, and I work on the game. I'm design director on Sea of Thieves. And to my
Can I
right,
a few more
Love
dances?
spending my summertime on a game.
I keep sleeping.
And who's in charge of costumes, Mike? 'Cause
Uh-oh.
I want a bit more
Costumes?
than a boob tube.
you mean
I
on
want
this
something
crew?
like a
Or?
boob tube, but more female clothing.
It's good feedback.
Hide your boobs. Apart from a bandage would be lovely.
So she wants tank tops.
Can I play an instrument while sat down, please?
That's just laziness. Stand up.
Pretty good idea.
To be able to drink while sitting down would be nice, right?
We've got two guys up here. You guys got to come downstairs.
Where are they?
Come
Where did we go?
downstairs, everyone.
Flipper.
Definitely.
He's gone. Hello.
Hello.
Oh!
They're just okay.
Well,
He couldn't take the heat.
it's true.
Aww.
We've still got a good contingent here. Right, should we get the show on the road?
Yeah, let's do it.
On the sea?
Okay.
Do what?
Jackie is my new hero.
So
Alright, so if we go southeast, there's a tavern over there. It's the one we just left, but it's still there. Unless you want to go to a different one. Different one would probably be wise.
Different outpost?
Sanctuary is northeast, if you want to do that one.
Yeah, let's head northeast then.
Well, we just left to that one as well. I don't know. Make them do them all.
Well, we could cross the
Mike,
sea.
am I going to get more than a boob tube bandage? Is there more clothes coming out for women? Because I don't want to wear a dress.
It's
Just
not. You're
want
not.
something that looks better than a bandage.
You're not. Well, it's a particular kind of look. It's,
We get
we call it
lace
rustic
lingerie.
pirates.
That is so late.
It's not the first time we've heard that feedback,
But just
Jackie.
something
Happened like
like a
2
bandage,
hours
but
ago.
Like a boob tube, you know, they're more fashionable.
A pirate boob tube.
Oh, they left us. Oh, that was a crew that like.
It must have been
left.
hot in the Caribbean, and I don't think that they wore all the clothes.
No,
I mean,
you're not,
my
you're not the
clothes
first
look
person to give that
great.
feedback. So more options for females, yes. We do need to support that. Is that right? We're heading in
I
completely
do
wrong
like the
direction.
tattoos.
How many
So
taverns
if
have we
you
got
want to
there?
show
You've got
off
the
the
bone crusher one,
tattoos,
haven't you?
you got to wear no clothes.
It's true. You got to show them off with pride. Right, coming around now. We're heading to Sanctuary, isn't
I
it?
guess. Thank
How
you so
many
much for
taverns
stopping.
is
As an island.
We've been to Golden Sand.
Island in
Dagger
front
two.
of us.
Dagger two.
Slow,
Dagger two.
raise to
Barrel
sail.
back
sorry
up
about
the
that.
yellow.
Please, quick.
I got it. I got the anchor.
Everybody's screaming!
That was a close one.
Everybody was so scared. That was great.
Yeah, no,
Back
I
on
did
the
it, Mike.
coast.
This is it. Mike, you don't need to raise the
Dragon's did
anchor.
its mine.
We're here.
Are we already?
Golden Sand.
Oh, I knew that.
Nailed it!
Bracket.
Oh.
Fine.
So I thought this was the one we.
No, I'm not. Sorry. We're in Discord. They're using Discord and game chat, but I am just Discord.
Right.
And so, hello
Is there any
everybody, if
treasure?
anyone's just joined us, this is Sea of Thieves weekly stream. So we'll be doing this weekly every Tuesday between 5 and 7
None
p.m.
there.
BST, which is the UK time, and don't know what the other ones are in the American
Where
times.
am
You can
I
work it out. It's a
going?
world clock thing. Type
It's
into
so
Google.
informative, John.
Yeah.
Hashtag, John.
Yeah. Hashtag. Hashtag SOT weekly
it-
stream.
Let's-
It was 11 a.m. Central.
We do now.
Just made that up. That's so
There's so
creative
many
of
people
me.
in
They're
here.
wonderful. Is everyone here?
Everyone's here.
Cheers.
I don't know.
Big ears.
Cheers.
I can't believe
Let's
it.
put
You
some-
guys
Put some tunes
created
on.
this whole world and you want to spend it in the tavern.
Wow.
I'm English.
Nice
W42
place.
I'm English.
We could get in this on Mix when he says about the captaincy update. We've already spoken about that. If you want to look back at the beginning of the
Oi.
video once the VOD is up, you
Refill
can-
my drink.
Mike already answered that question.
What was that? What was that? Sorry. Ship captaincy.
Yeah.
So someone capitalised hard question.
I want to take on with the music.
They said, will there be puzzles on the islands?
Puzzles on the
Alright, we're all
Ooh.
playing music.
So that is a good
Yes.
question. So
Can you
the
hear me?
thing with puzzles on the islands, what we wouldn't want to do is, I mean, I love the idea of that. I think when you think about adventures on islands, like puzzles and solving things in caves, traps, that kind of mechanics is something that we'd love to add to Sea of Thieves. I think the challenge with something like that, and it's something we want to go solve, is how do you fundamentally make it replayable?
Why not
What we wouldn't
everyone
want to
lives
do
when
is
you're all in
invest
here?
loads of time in these cool
I'm holding
mechanics
my
that
bucket,
you kind of
just
play
in
once, but then you
case.
know the
Oh,
solution. It needs to be a
jeez.
system that's replayable and can always
Oh,
surprise you, so it fits in with the rest of the mechanics in Sea of Thieves. So, like, personally love the idea of doing things like puzzles on islands and just generally bringing the islands to life more. We will do things like that, but it's about doing it in a way that suits our game.
Sweet. There we go.
These guys.
Shoot you, Mike.
No!
That's so neat.
Don't give me a
Smart
space
mix.
for
Tavern
it.
pub.
You want to be sick
Harpoons
of me,
and
Mike?
Possibly.
This has gone a bit. This has gone a bit old west.
All over the screen.
I need my bucket. Oh, I've already got gifts in my bucket. Who wants
Sorry,
a
John.
gift?
What did you
Play
say?
the drum.
I was just
really
teasing
well
people
with
about
the
harpoons.
An interesting idea,
Maybe
harpoon.
not.
Yeah, interesting idea.
An interesting idea.
Wish we'd thought of it.
It's first. I know. No. What would you harpoon though? I don't feel comfortable
I'm gonna be sick
harpooning
of you,
whales.
Jackie.
No.
What?
No.
Yapper.
No.
That notification isn't going to come across for like another
Oh.
17 years.
Catch
Thank
me
you so
bucket.
much for that.
I'm reading the Twitch chat.
Wait.
Perp Nasty 69.
Hang on. It's up.
That's so. Oh my god, the instrument's beautiful.
So nobody's a pirate legend here, right?
I'm not.
Oh, so we could have had a little drink in the legendary tavern.
Oh no! That's on the screen.
Oh, if only Steve Frost
Can't
was
see
here.
where I'm going.
If only Steve Frost was here, we'd be able to go down there now.
Someone had a good question on the
that?
Twitch chat
Sit on
earlier and I
there.
missed their name, but they were asking about why is there no kind of like, there's the skeleton fort versions of the chest and the skull, but there's nothing skeleton forty for the merchants.
Did you? There's a great thread on Reddit today. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen it with
I
the
haven't seen it.
stronghold chicken.
Oh!
So someone's done a mock-up of like a ghostly chicken that looks like it'd be worth a lot in the Sea of Thieves world. But the best part of it, the bit that honestly made me laugh out loud while I was eating my lunch at my desk today, was the
Pretty
chicken's
much,
obviously got an eye
Yapper.
patch. He's got like a little eye patch on in the crate. Yeah, so we not there. Oh, why not? It is a missing
Leak.
Why not? There is. I mean, it's something that we've identified that there needs a stronghold version for the merchants. It won't be an animal, but we are looking to add something hopefully soon. We've kind of got it all working. We just need some additional VFX for it. But a stronghold objects for the merchants is coming in.
Oh, I think I know what you mean as well.
I should hope you do, Andy, as a member of the design team.
So, Lena,
Yes.
what is the thing you're looking most forward to, or you want to have in the game?
Honestly, just Pirate Legend. So almost there, and it's like
Oliver, you
killing
better
me
get on
because
the ship
after
quick, 'cause
tomorrow
we're
I won't be able to
leaving.
play for like a week.
Oh,
Because PAX. Are you guys going to PAX?
Come on, guys.
I know some people weren't going, but is anybody from Rare going to PAX West?
I'm not sure, actually.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about PAX West.
PAX West is coming up, right? How close is that?
Yeah, we leave Thursday. It starts Friday.
Oh,
Guess not.
guess not. Yeah.
Well, then I'll just have to see you guys at E3 next year.
I think it's more I guess, like, and Andy's been out to
Okay.
Gamescom, right? Andy Preston. Gamescom's just happened. And
Yeah.
I guess it's proximity to that show, which means we've
Yeah.
been able to go. But the PAXs are great, right? It's a shame we
Gamescom was awesome
can't do
as
them
well.
all.
Yeah. It's,
I'm hoping to go one year. Is that another? That's a boat over there. Is that another Taurus? Duh.
Should we head
I left
across
the
to
lights
Wilds?
on.
What time is it?
yeah, you've got about 25 to 35 minutes if we're kind of giving them the full 2 hours because we missed 10
Is
at
that-
the start.
Let's make an alliance.
Okay. I think Offer Alliance penalties up, but just double check that. Yeah, it is up.
Whatever you call it.
That's our ship from before, guys.
Cock's nest.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, that's
That's
Jackie.
Jackie's
That's your
ship.
ship.
That's my sloop. I love my sloop.
I love my
Just
sleep.
going to abandon it now.
I see
She's so
Captain
precious.
Falcor is
Who's
on our
driving?
YouTube chat. Hey, loving your
Daily.
videos.
No, my,
So were we going to Sanctuary?
my
We've already
sloop,
been
no
there.
one.
We need to go to Daggertooth, right?
Yeah, let's head across.
All right,
Heading
that's
Where's
northeast.
Do you want to
Yeah.
retake your
Northeast,
ship?
Hey guys, if you guys have any
I like
questions
this
for the
one
Sea
now.
of Thieves staff,
Lots
go
of
over
people
to
on there.
mixer.com.
We're gonna
People
go
here on Mixer
steady
anyways. Go to
like-
mixer.com/Sea of Thieves. Or click that link
We're
that's in
gonna
chat
do-
right now.
We're going to head
Can we do an
northeast.
Order of Souls or a
More
Oh,
east
yeah,
and
do you want
northeast.
to do a
treasure hunt
voyage?
or something?
I mean, we can. I've got like one on my inventory, I think.
Feel free to put something on the table if you'd like to do a voyage.
Let me see if I actually have it. I need. Yeah, I do. It's a Skelly quest, but
I'm gonna
it's
get a
still a
bunch of
quest.
messages random.
Down.
Guys,
There we go.
offering me chests for an invite to the game.
So
You're
Jake
offering me a
Pack
$25 gift
wanted
card
to
if I
So
invite
many
you.
people.
you asked when we would be activating the other more vertical floats. So Mike asked that earlier. Mike was asked that earlier, so he did go through that quickly. If you want to check back into some of the earlier questions once the pod goes up. Or if you're actually on YouTube, so you can scroll back if you want to have a listen.
If we want to do this quest, there's one exactly to our
I can
west.
see someone asking
The
there
island's
about trading
closest.
companies. Will we get new
New
trading
trading
companies? Yes.
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 The one below that says, will there be Lamborghinis added in the game?
Say again, sorry.
Will there be Lamborghinis added in the game?
Oh my
Lamborghinis
God.
added to the game.
Wait, are you
For
guys
pirates? Pirate Lamborghinis? That makes no sense.
I haven't even checked mine. I got loads.
Yeah.
I've got.
Wait, who's the employee?
I got 17. I got 17 on red.
Oh,
that
shit.
shit?
He's
Is
offering
that
me
shit?
$25 gift cards. Jesus.
Will mermaids be? Will they ever be a threat in Sea of Thieves? Someone's asking on YouTube.
Say
That
again,
would be a
sorry.
while.
Will mermaids ever be a threat in Sea of Thieves?
Oh.
Alright, sorry.
Screaming everywhere.
I'll
Oh, there
say
it
that
is, literally right in front of us. There's one right at this island.
there's a lot of
that
kind
we're
of
gonna
clues
follow
around the
along.
world with mermaids, as in fully transformed mermaids with the fish eyes and their own cave paintings. And then players saw them in the Sunken Curse event. You saw that kind of image of a mermaid, that in statue form, but that kind of more ominous looking mermaid. So
Oh my
think
god, that's an
exploring
island.
more of the something bad's about to happen. Exploring more of the kind of underwater part of the game and the lore behind the mermaids is something that we want to do. So you may very well see more about mermaids in the future.
Oh, don't leave anyone. Oh, there's a bounty. I'm clearly not
I
following
was
this.
marking on the map. Hashtag not it. Not it.
Someone called Mr. Echo said, "Oh my God! Shout out to Xbox 4 Jackie. I played with her recently."
Jackie should be on every stream.
Yeah.
She should be a streamer.
Yeah.
Go Jackie.
Are you guys thinking about bringing cooking back? Paul Martin on YouTube's asking.
Yeah, I think we just produced a tease that one recently.
Sorry, did I give a bit too much away?
Cooking,
That one?
cooking
God, I
in the
don't wanna hit
world
Jackie.
and potentially on Ireland is something that we are going to look at. It's not tied to any specific release right now, but we are looking at bringing that into the game soon.
Will all rowboats have ammo crates?
Jackie
King
just
Brew
died.
is asking.
They don't currently have ammo crates.
They won't
boats,
have
no.
ammo crates, but they will have storage.
Oh god, I think Jackie may have died. She just disappeared on my screen.
Oh no, she's up on the ship.
Okay, good. That was weird. She just completely
Let's push
disappeared
on.
for me. I got scared. Do you have to ask questions via Twitter? No, Red. Here, click that link right there.
Oh god, there's another Captain Coasters.
You can ask there.
Can't quite get the angle.
We've got a quest.
I found some there.
We have got a quest, but it's not coming up. I'm not on your team, am I?
We're in the money.
I'm alive. I don't know how you do that.
Little help, guys.
Someone's asking,
Yay.
what do the skulls actually
I'm
say?
invite
Because you can hear
Yak
them
of the
whispering,
unit
right?
back to his game crash.
So,
He's just been.
what their skulls say are mysterious, but there is.
I'm so afraid to hit these guys.
Well, there are whispers on the ghost ship
Oh, that's an
that
explosive
do
barrel.
say.
Watch out!
Oh really?
Watch out!
Oh.
We'll find out now.
I hope he didn't die.
What a wonderful segue. No, I think like in the lore of the game, the thinking is that the Order of Souls want the skulls because they have
Oh.
a
Jackie just
ritual
murdered
that
me.
they can read the memories from the skulls. Obviously, Pirates have had adventures, they buried their treasure, and the Order of Souls have a relationship with the Gold Hoarders. They create the maps. Now, of course, none of that lore is in the game, but it's what we use to formulate who the trading companies are, what they look like, what their motivations are. But we are keen to dive more into that lore in the future. But that was a roundabout way of saying that skeletons, the skulls say nothing. But
so much.
I felt like it was worth giving that additional
Giving that away,
context.
yeah.
I'm dead. I kind of died.
What about dolphins and
Yeah, that's
whales?
what I was trying not to do, because you got to get
So
some
the problem
back to your
with, the problem
boat.
with dolphin and whales is if you put them in,
Where's that?
they inevitably become a target for people,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's. It's kind of cool. Like the
Sir
idea of a
Captain.
Moby Dick style whale in the game is cool, but I think we'll try and diversify the wildlife that makes that kind of makes sense in this kind of pirate world where you can do anything. I don't think we'd like the idea of dolphin burgers on the ship.
Killed the wrong person then.
T3 Snipe says we'll be adding foreign areas where I can explore and do cool stuff like explore temples in the desert and places like Caribbean or something. Suggestion from Captain Falcor. I suppose what he's,
vegan skeletons. Oh my god.
guess what they're asking is like, will there be different kind of biomes? Or,
Well, I guess Forsaken Shores introduces the Devil's Roar, which is the first kind of major departure from what we've got right now, which is we've got 3 different flavours of, I guess, some quasi-Caribbean world. But the gameplay deliberately is kind of consistent across all 3. Forsaken Shores is the first time where you don't ever start there, but you deliberately sail into there for further reward.
yeah.
But we've got kind of thinking around potential biomes we could add after Devil's Roar that do a similar thing, where you get these perilous voyages that earn you more rewards, but there's a increased sense of gameplay challenge when you sail into there. But we'll see the feedback that we get from Devil's Roar and whether it goes down well with players. But there's certainly more we can do in that area of adding more biomes.
Micro
think that-
66. Oh, sorry.
The Devil's Roar is an awesome kind of mix-up as well from what we've kind of currently got in the game. Like, I think up until now, the islands have kind of just been these kind of stages for the kind of quests and for players to kind of make their own adventures. But the Devil's Roar really kind of really adds like a new threat to the world, basically, a new piece of gameplay in the kind of natural dangers that we have, like the the volcanoes and the geysers and the kind of superheated water. It makes you think very differently about the quests you're going on and how you tackle them.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives a bunch of the existing content like a big kind of refresh, just playing in the Devil's Roar alone.
We'll get Micro666 asked something along the lines. Oh, they've missed it now.
Oh
Going
my
so
god.
fast.
He's never gonna die.
I can't kill the skeleton.
There we go. That was worth it, look. For this.
Yeah, it's been asked quite a few times, but on Mixer, Micro666 asked the potion shop that's above the Order of Souls. Anything happening with that? I'm paraphrasing.
How can I forget? The reason why that is still there is that we intend to do something with it in the future.
There we go.
We'll add probably the buildings on the outpost will expand, especially all the people on the outpost will expand, especially when you think about adding new trading companies. But the shop will open up at some point in the future.
A question that's directed to you here. Yeah, a question from Mr. Chapman from Carl Barker. I'm guessing it is KRL Barker. Says, my question for Mr. Chapman: where are my face paints and when are they coming?
Well, we don't even need to see it. Tease it. Reviewed something at Desk very recently. Kind of face paints, essentially makeup for the game. It's because like we're all like full steam ahead and trying to finish Forsaken Shores. Like it's not going to make that release, but hopefully in between that and the next content update, we'll be able to get that out for players. But it's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. The content they look really, really good.
Stardust is my favourite.
Thank you, soldier. I appreciate it.
Can you fix it so that we can return to this boat if we die?
Oh, probably not right now, but like different ways you can
I
manage.
think the
your
other
crew,
two
yes.
guys died.
Are we ready to leave?
I think so.
Should we get to this
I
last
can't beat
tavern?
the skellies up, can I? If I die?
No, you've got to stay alive, Jackie. I have to protect you.
Let her know that since she's in the Alliance, though, she'll be able to see our boat if she does happen to die.
That's true.
So she'll know exactly where we are.
Right, check the route.
Southwest is where we
Everything
go.
else gone.
Bigger ships with bigger crews. Are they coming in?
Yeah. Well, I think we've when we thought about adding the brigantine, we thought about ultimately if we kept expanding ships out, how many ship types would we have? What are the type of crew size that we want to support in the game? And like, I guess we've said again and again to our players, they're probably sick of us saying it, that 4 players is the kind of the optimal crew size. Allows you to work together, split up the roles effectively on a ship. That doesn't mean that we couldn't support larger crew sizes if the ship had an increase into challenge in sailing it and it required more people. So it would require something even more fundamental in the rework than what we did with the brigantine. It would need to be built from the ground up with more than 4 players in mind. And I think we wouldn't want to just add a 5th player or a 6th player. I think we'd even want to go bigger than that. So it would be a big undertaking. Would love to do it. We've talked about it. We've definitely discussed it and kind of got excited about it and then decided it was something for the future. So I wouldn't say it's off the cards, but it's not part of any immediate releases.
There you go. Hope you're satisfied.
What are you all doing?
Where did all the people go, Mike?
Are they all gone? Oh, Jackie, is it
I
just...
think they died. Oh, look, her boat.
And then that's Franklin's skull.
The ghost of Jackie's boat's passed.
You can't finish without Jackie.
No, as long as we push on with Jack. We need to head east.
Wait, we're not going to this one?
Have you done that one?
Are we not finishing the tavern crawl?
We can, yeah. I thought that.
So we have
Yeah. So
we have about 20 minutes left.
Okay, let's stop over on this one then. There's 3 captains on this. Well, let me get some more ammo.
Thank you so much,
we got?
Paddock and Flair.
Villainous, okay.
That's insane, guys. Today's been insane.
I don't want that. Right. Let's go. I've jumped off the ship, so anchor down.
So again, for anyone else joining the stream now, you can either like watch us across YouTube, Twitch, Mixer. We'll be doing this every week at Tuesday, 5 till 7, Greenwich Mean Time, British Standard Time, whatever it's called. I always get mixed up with what it is. I think it's British Standard Time right now. Then it changes to
Greenwich Mean Time. It sounds like something from before the Second World War. What's the time in Greenwich?
just as well. Like obviously, kind of plugging my own bit here, but check out our YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Sea of Thieves. As videos go up there, you get the dev update every single week. You'll have this every Tuesday, and then you'll have a video coming every Thursday. And I believe this video this week is on robots. So if you're interested in seeing how the progress is coming along in robots, check that out.
Heck yeah. Are they on the side of the island or like in the middle?
Yeah, they're near the
somewhere?
little
They're just
cave
near the
entrance
shore, yeah.
on the beach.
Okay. I see them and
Oh,
you.
nasty, nasty.
So how long have you been streaming for, Lena?
Total of almost 4 years.
Cool.
Yeah.
How did you
And 2
get?
years
How
on
did you get
Twitch.
started? Like, what games were you playing when you first started?
I usually play whatever I can get my hands on, and at the time it was League of Legends.
You've got a good
Cool.
gun.
On
When did you
Twitch
die?
for a bit,
You play friendly,
and then just switch it up to whatever, honestly.
Pointing that gun.
Then a friend told me about Mixer and
Yeah.
started over here and fell in love.
That's cool.
And then I put YouTube videos up too.
Sweet.
A little bit
Save
of everything,
me, Jackie!
honestly.
Save me! Don't hit me! Jackie, gunpowder keg. Watch out! No!
Oh no!
Oh no!
At least her boat's like right there.
So Lena, do you want to do a
Nailed
plug?
it!
Nice.
Do you want to do a plug for your channels? Lena's obviously joining us as a guest today,
Thanks, Andy.
so we're very thankful for her to be joining us on here. And you can check her out where, Lena?
Mixer.com/Lena Axios, or anywhere really.
YouTube.
/Lena Axios.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Did Jackie die?
Jackie died.
Oh! How did I do that?
Let's get him out of the water.
That was good.
Come
I
on.
promise I never aimed this good. I can't hit him way over there. I'm gonna grab some more cannonballs while I'm waiting. Hello, Chart. How are you?
Look, oh guys, are you on the cannons?
I am on a cannon. I had to grab some more. But yeah, I'm
Do it.
dang the boat.
Oh, it's a perfect shot now.
Bit
I
lower.
can't
Bit
even
lower.
hit it lower.
Oh,
All right,
no.
I'll bring them to the.
Don't know why I'm wetting them. They're in the water.
They're coming. They're coming.
Cool.
Slowly.
Oh my god, okay, there's the
Sorry, I'm getting caught up here in the action and not reading the chat. Sorry, folks.
and then that was way too low. Rip.
Oh, great shot. One left.
And then it's just like,
Watch out! There's one more.
I'm trying.
Good job.
It's a scientific thing. You gotta measure it up. And...
Okay.
Where's she at? Is she just like on her boat? Or...
Here's Jackie. She's back.
Did she swim over?
Oh, she died.
Her boat is the same
Oh, sorry,
spot.
pushed
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
Oh, I
my
see
God.
another ship coming towards us.
Oh,
It's not Jackie.
Loppy 1000 on
Doesn't
Mixer
look to be in
says,
our alliance.
with all that gold we're hand, the gold holders will ever get out of tents?
No.
Wow. Question is, who are they paying off? Where's the gold going? Watch the space.
I can't turn the stuff any further.
Anthony Berkeley, you're asking on YouTube when are we going to get pets. Mike again has already answered that question. So if you
Sorry,
wanna
Jackie.
scroll
Here's a banana.
backwards.
Did you murder Jackie? I can't reach that far over.
Sorry, I was in Gravesend. Question about pets.
I was just saying that you've already answered it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Short version. Still want to do it. Still want to do it. It's going to happen. Just not in the next couple of releases.
I hope that wasn't Jackie.
Watch out! Jackie's there. No.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, no. Banana.
Banana. Banana.
I don't know. who I
Gully
just hit. I hit
Squad, your
somebody.
pirate legend. Well done.
Good job. Congratulations.
Oh, that was way off.
Oh, someone asked this, and I don't actually know this question. The answer to this. Kanar underscore said, will there be a skelly fort in the Devil's Roar?
Ooh, not initially, but we have plans afoot to add one later.
Ah, there we go.
Focus is to get the
Services.
existing forts on
Let's try it, Plunky.
and part of
Just try to learn
gameplay,
it.
and then we'll add additional
Let's see where this
forts
ship is
later.
at. Alright. Are they they're just rolling up on Jackie's ship.
Oh, really?
They just like kind of stopped at her boat.
Nice, one down.
Look, I'm swinging for it. I'm getting caught up in this
You're
again.
down. Right.
Sorry, I had to get rid of
Insecurity.
something.
For a pirate legend, the sails and hull are all on board, but when will we get a blunderbuss pistol and sword? Sea of Thieves running for you.
Is that
Sorry,
it?
say again. I don't understand that
That's
question.
it, yeah, that's it, Lena.
For a pirate
Okay.
legend, sails and hull are all on board, but when will we get a blunderbuss pistol and a
Oh,
sword?
here they come, guys.
That is
Get your
happening
voices
soon.
on.
And I've seen them, they look awesome. They look really good. Yes, those didn't make launch, and we're bringing them in with new goals for Legends. But there is kind of the rest of the Legends set that is kind of ready now.
That's from Gameaholic on Twitch. Thank you for that one.
Alright, these guys are gonna join our alliance.
Hey!
Awesome.
Thank you so much for.
Krypton Koopa says, is Warsmith dead, not just skeleton form?
Wolfith obviously joined the ranks of, well,
Guys, can you put your
following in the
opera
footsteps of
lines
Captain
so we
Flameheart,
can
so
join?
that story will continue at some point.
Woo! TBC.
I have.
TBC.
What's he doing?
Captain Logan, who knows
Captain
big supporter.
Logan.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
There we go.
Will supplies for new ships ever be increased to reduce
Okay.
the time needed to get prepared?
That's a very good question. So, obviously, resource gathering in the world is a mix of how much resources on foot, what are in the barrels on the islands, what are in the barrels of plenty, and how you gather them. So, we always wanted a sense of you could
Yeah, well,
get
boys.
lucky finding resources in the world, and that's a part of every bit of gameplay. I think with the tools that we want to add over the next year, that might change that resource gathering behaviour, so we might look to rebalance it. If we did increase the resource on the ship, it wouldn't be to a dramatic level to cut out that bit of gameplay, because we still kind of feel that's an important part of preparing and being caught unprepared. I think that's a big part of the game. But as with always, when we add another mechanic, we look at the whole balance of everything and look, do we need to rebalance certain aspects? But we'll continue to do that.
Sweet.
Thanks for the.
So, Lena,
Yeah.
you said you were going to PAX. Can people come
I
and
am.
meet you?
Sometimes I just happen to say hi because we're both there.
Okay.
So we're doing some exciting stuff this year for Mixer, and I'm not sure if I'm able to talk about it, but it's gonna be awesome.
Yay!
There we go.
Hey.
Jackie's back. Oh, there's another ship to the northeast.
There you go. You can make this your last attempt. We've got like 10 minutes left.
How
Oh, yeah,
far
we
off
can
is
go.
that ship then?
It's not too far.
You might have to stop now.
It's another sloop. It's on
You
an
might
island.
know- you might want to
Right, I think
stop
I know
the
what you mean,
boat
sorry.
now. You're skimming the bottom.
Yeah, got it.
So I think you've crashed.
Your what plan?
Right, should we get
Alright,
moving?
so our anchor's
Sure, you're
up.
right.
Not a
You're-
scratch.
Alright, are we heading towards the outpost or towards that boat?
I didn't make it. I fell
Let's
off.
actually.
think
We're
there's
heading
a bit of a
east,
scratch
eastwards
around
anyway,
here,
aren't we? So we can pick that boat up on,
Yeah.
well, hopefully along the way.
Oh, I guess the anchor was dropped. Oh yeah, I did
let's
drop
head-
it.
Let's just head east.
Alright, I turned it towards the east.
I'm steering east.
Yeah.
Someone says here.
Hail, quiet.
I don't get that. I want to get the person's name before I ask it, because oh my god, this little thing for scrolling up is getting
That
tiny
looks really
now.
painful. We
Yeah. He's been asking for a while. So the Poseidon guy says, now that we know merchants will be revitalised, will anything be done to incentivise completing riddle voyages, giving a trinket every step, for example?
Yes.
Oh, he's at the
Yes.
outpost.
So, there's kind of a body of work that we're kind of deep in at the moment around giving people new goals around the existing trading companies and future content, and as part of that, going back to the riddles and incentivizing it. I mean, like, the riddles are such a cool piece of gameplay, and how they work, they feel more like this classic kind of piratey quest for you to be on. But right now, they're a bit of a disadvantage because you get one chest at the end. So rebalancing the rewards that you get and giving you more opportunities along the way to earn more rewards is something that we'll do.
Sweet. Oh, Romeus Get Good on Twitch asks, need to know, will the new Devil Shroud map be a part of the existing map?
Yep.
Scrolled out there, or will it be?
Yeah, that was.
I guess what he's asking, like, from what
is it
I've
on
read,
the ship's map?
Is it on the ship's map? Is it what we can see? Is it just being pushed into an area there? Are things being moved around, or are we getting an extra bit added?
It's kind of
God,
added
no.
onto
So
the,
this is a whole.
the
the world has
isn't it?
essentially expanded eastward. So if you head east, there's a whole new navigable place of the Sea of Thieves that previously was blocked by the Shroud, and part of the lore of adding the Devil's Roar, as people will know when they play Forsaken Shores, is that the Shroud is receded in that part of the ocean. So the overall size of the Sea of Thieves world gets much bigger with Forsaken Shores.
Yeah, Defender.
I see the question being asked quite a lot. Like, is it 2/3? Is it double the size? Is it a sixth of the size? It's actually, think of it as the size of an existing world region. So the world gets a third bigger with Forsaken Shores.
Sweet.
It's new feature islands, new of the smaller resource islands.
Merlin JC on Mixer asks, will there be some sort of story like Wanda the Warsmith and Forsaken Shores?
There is. So this is kind of interesting. So
I think the story is really cool. So.
Part of the feedback that we've been taking on board, I mean, is around the time-limited nature of some of their events, and some people really enjoy that aspect of it. The fact that there's this little quest and that it's available for the period of the campaign, and then that element of it kind of goes away. For Forsaken Shores, it's a little bit different because it's the actual thing that we're adding is such a difference. It's like it's a whole new region of the world, and it kind of is what it is when it gets added with the campaign, and then it's just there forever. So there is a side quest that you can complete as part of Forsaken Shores, but the difference with Forsaken Shores is that it's always going to be there. So if you miss it in those couple of weeks when Forsaken Shores is live, you're still going to have an opportunity to do it afterwards.
Sweet. That's awesome.
What just happened?
We just hit a rock.
Grazed
Oh,
the rock.
there's a skelly fort to the left.
I'm downstairs looking at the map table. All of a sudden,
Can you do a scaling fort in 9 minutes?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
We need to get to the
Maybe with
sixth
Jackie.
tavern.
I don't know.
We do. For a sense of closure.
yeah. Just go directly east now.
Directly
We'll be
east,
alright.
okay.
Phil Ogden has a good one. Will we ever be able to purchase or sell supplies like cannonballs and bananas, etc.?
So I think the best way for me to answer that question, well, short version is yes, we want to do that. There's a whole kind of thing around the Merchant Alliance, which is, how do we truly make you feel like you are a merchant in the Sea of Thieves world? And we're taking another step with Forsaken Shores, where we're now adding these cargo runs, so you actually feel like you're not foraging for the resources like you are with the chickens and the other animals. It actually feels like you're doing these specific delivery missions to part of the world in the sense that you're on this trade route. Beyond that, adding this whole resource economy it's actually a lot more complex than maybe it first appears, because it's related to people selling and buying and obviously the cash flow of gold in the world. So it's a little bit more complex services side, but that's why it's third in Ellis, but we do want to get to that.
Sweet.
The way we approach that is that third piece kind of completes the merchants. When you go and get there to collect the goods themselves, just delivering the goods and then sourcing, like buying and selling at different prices, that's kind of the third piece of the merchants that ultimately we would like to bring in. It's just hard to confirm when that exactly will be.
Amazing.
Don't mind me. I'm just decorating.
Where are you?
Decorate.
I'm up on the wheel.
I'll come help.
You're playing a dangerous game there.
I've got a chicken.
Where did everyone else go? Where are the other two sloops?
I think they're
They're
in the
behind us.
ship
Oh,
behind
they're
us.
following us. Yeah.
Ah, dang it.
Not too far now.
Oh god, that's too far. There we go. Nailed it. Kind of.
Oh, I missed Jackie. Jackie's
He's got us the
conversation.
other way.
Glowing sails / livery for Pirate Legend. That'd be very bright. If the entire sail glowed.
There we go.
It would be. I mean, I guess
Chicken is sailing.
the figurehead glows at the moment. And the other stuff doesn't. We are going to look.
Oh,
at
that's a. Oh my god, go
expect
hard
an
left.
update.
Or right,
Check
I don't
update,
care.
shortly.
Direction.
I can't see for the chicken. Move the chicken.
Hit the brakes!
We can make it through the gap.
Why'd you grab the brakes?
One thing I've realised while doing these streams that it's so hard to play and answer questions at the same time. It's really difficult. I'm there just like missing skeletons with my sword and
Alright,
falling off the
somebody
ship.
patch
It's so
all of
difficult.
the anchor. That's bad.
My heart goes out to streamers.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go patch so we don't sink. That's funny.
Jordan L says, will the Forsaken Shore add a burning mechanic to ships / players?
No, he won't. But that sounds like a very good idea.
Is it Norm? Good to know. There you go, there's something to pick up.
We still looking?
I didn't want to disappoint you and you're gonna scoop it. Got nothing there.
That's
Maybe
true
you
teamwork,
That
that
on the
is.
inside. Oh, there's a sunken ship in front of us.
Any new quests for legends who have reached Athena 10, and can you say when? Said Red Azel 86.
Not specifically, sorry. But we are well aware. I mean, we should be because we designed it that way. the players hit Athena 10 right now, and we've got a bunch of players that's growing every single day, just bumping up against that Athena 10 with. And obviously, of course, they can still enjoy the game, but no real tangible goals to go after. This year, we want to do something to overhaul the goals that Legends have to go and accomplish.
Just saw a good one there from
Perfect.
Lucky
Back on track.
Zaro says, can I have a pet Joe Neat in the future?
We'll ask him. We'll ask him if he's prepared to be a pet. Well, if he's the cheapest pet, yeah. One golds.
One gold.
That's another island. I think I'll just turn us right now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's one of the hidden reefs, I
This
think.
isn't working.
Got plenty of time. So head a bit
just
more.
grabbed all the skulls off of there.
Head northeast.
I think Mike, someone
Lily.
asked.
Toe.
Oh, actually, the outpost is right off the bow now. Just head in this
Well, thank
direction.
you, Cookie.
Mike Fisher was asking me, can you edit out the questions and upload them to the podcast feed so we can listen to them later? There will be a VOD going up on all 3 channels, but it will just be a straight VOD of the stream. So unfortunately, you have to watch the whole thing if you want to listen to the questions.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Think of all those entertaining moments in between.
No bliss.
Where is Jackie?
She's
Who's
behind
just jumped
us.
off the ship?
Oh
Oh my god, that's beautiful. It's perfect.
Wait.
Ah, kind
on
of.
Jackie's.
Don't know why I did that.
We could have just traded me for Jackie. She's great. I would not have been mad.
I'm gonna grab Jackie's ladder.
Yeah, Matt.
Jackie on a galleon with Yulina in the future, or 4 on a galleon. That sounds like a good time. Dart or Dark
Hello,
says.
Hello,
Spending all our
Jackie.
time in the taverns.
Hiya.
Did you just jump off? Wait, where'd they
I think
stop?
it's fine.
Did they stop back there?
No, they're
Oh,
still
what?
moving.
That's fine.
I think they're still moving. They're on the world map.
Mike is on Jackie's.
Yeah, I'm on
ship.
Jackie's ship now. I foolishly fell off and then just grabbed Jackie's ladder.
That was all planned.
Well,
I
you
know.
might want to see the one that.
This is Mike.
That's no.
Hiya.
No one's on.
My mate Mike.
Where are we heading, Lena?
To the out.
Oh, no wind,
Which
Mike.
one?
In front of
No
us.
I
wind.
run over the
No,
back
we're
and do a
heading
good
into it, aren't
for
In
mate.
the
Thanks.
doldrums.
We're gonna just crash right into it. That's our thing. Just
Okay.
crash land.
Raidwags W
It's all
says,
fine.
can we have
It's all
coconut
fine.
Jason, you
hand
back on the
grenades?
boat?
That reminds me
Are
of
you
Swiss
back on the
Family
boat?
Robinson.
He's back on the boat.
Coconut hand grenades. It does.
Yeah, remember when they had the gunpowder and the hand grenades?
Yeah.
Coconuts.
That's a nice reference.
That was amazing.
Clearly
I love
that-
Swiss Family
I
Robinson.
know it's great. I'm a big fan.
Can I make a rap song? No.
The muffin is a bit out of tune.
Someone
No, I
did it.
cannot.
Someone did a
Well,
rap song.
Pirates had hand grenades. They weren't made
I'll
of
provide the
coconuts,
music, Lena. Go on.
You know, I'll leave that
that'd
up
be
to
nice,
you.
wouldn't
I'll get the sick beat.
Kind of relates to the weapon question earlier. What's more we can do with weapons?
Do you know what wasn't great about Swiss Family Robinson? That I felt there was a lot of
Noise.
animal cruelty.
No, I'm not gonna.
You see,
I'm not.
it's of a period.
It
And if you
was.
go back now,
Mike.
certain aspects of it,
Yeah.
Mike the man.
like the man.
Trying to do some Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and I'm not having it. It's a button on my soundboard that forces me to sing a verse. And I have my soundboard off today, so I'm enjoying it.
Yes.
Oh wait, that was the spot we were supposed to go to, right? No, it wasn't.
Mick Dizziness says, can you please nerf the piggy's hunger from Derp? And
Wait,
because
so
that was
you're
Derp
doing
that
it?
said that and I missed it out before. Derper.
I got the. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Thanks.
Did you know you are?
It's okay. It's okay. I'll use the mermaid. Are you gonna anchor down?
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Anchor down.
I thought we were smashing
Show
into
us the
this.
Oh, we're
Nerf the pig's hunger.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We have heard that feedback.
Alright, go ahead and
I mean,
drop the anchor.
But they're hungry piggies.
they are hungry. I mean, oh, Megalodon!
Oh
They
no!
were. It's not dissimilar to the Chest of Sorrow, right? Which is you've got
Nailed
this
it.
thing on board that has value to you, except there's a maintenance cost that you pay with your time. It's probably something that we should review.
That's the next thing you've got to do. If you change
There's
your
a
mind
big,
about
there's a
sword,
big
happened.
shark.
Oh
There's a
wow.
massive shark over there.
We can't sink one
No,
another.
Right,
Coming-
wind's on their favour
coming
again.
for your ship, Mike. I
Wind's
don't
in
know
their
where Mike
favour, I
went.
should
Oh,
say.
Mike's behind me.
Is it?
Like,
It's going
there's a
there.
It's right,
massive
it's back
Yeah, we can get some more
forward.
wind this way.
blue ship.
What the hell?
There's a
You
big,
got
there's a
Megalodon
big
with
blue
you?
ship coming for your boat.
Meg,
No,
is there
Well, it's the
blue
end. It's the
shark.
end now. We're almost there. We might as well just fire
That
on it.
doesn't
Yeah.
seem good to me.
Meg alone. She's a
So
nice
maybe you
lady.
should
That's the meanest
So this is the last tavern of our 6 tavern challenge. We finally made it. How many we got? How many people? No.
it's kind of behind us.
Including
I
Meg.
think
That's
it's-
probably.
Including Meg. We'll choose who's worth 4.
6, I think.
I think it's Jackie and Oliver, right? That's all that's.
Oh, I
left.
didn't know Oliver was with
Is that right?
Jackie.
Meg likes me.
Oh no, we got the guys there. We got 2 on there as well. So there you go. We got an
Yeah, I
additional
thought Jackie was by herself.
4 people.
Meg loves my sleep too.
Sure.
No, I never anchor.
Here, I got a gift for you too. Nope, too late. You have
Thank
to pick
you.
this
Don't
one.
forget
What
that,
about
Mike,
this?
alright?
Oh, sorry.
If you
I hear
change your mind
Jackie.
about sword dash,
Jackie
you can
back.
cancel it.
Yay,
Jackie's
Jackie!
back.
All
Hello, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie. Let's
right,
go.
so how many people are there total?
Right,
1, 2,
there's
3.
still 2 on the other ship, right? So we've
Mike.
got 4 plus air 3.
Oh my god, my chat is lighting up with Jackie hype.
Nice. That was smooth. That was smooth.
Like I asked because we can give everybody a single skull to turn in,
Yeah, hearts for Jackie's
but
everyone.
we have 5
chat.
skulls, and then Jackie could take the chicken
Hearts for
because she likes
Jackie.
chicken.
So what we doing here?
I think we should let the let our alliance buddies cash in the stuff. Let them get the full value.
I'm back.
Hello. Hello, Jakob. Do you want to take one of these skulls and cash it in? I'll take this rather expensive one here.
Hearts.
Where's that little sloop?
Dang it, I grabbed the wrong one.
Jackie hype. Jackie
Where's
hype.
the-
Right,
where's
I'll
your
dump it
sleep?
outside the tent.
There's our sleep. Where's your? Oh, your sleep's there.
No, you take that. You take that. There you go. If you want to add me, go ahead, dude.
It's on
No, you
Jackie.
take that. To give Jackie a gift.
They're throwing water at me.
I'm gonna give Oliver a gift.
Making our way to the tavern.
Better than sick.
Come on, we
Give
can do
Oliver a
it.
gift. Did you just leave it?
Everyone to the tavern.
They're just leaving them.
We're having a water
Okay.
fight.
I don't know.
Someone's asking ship names.
Person's looking at me. And
Lennox.
I'll join Jackie's side.
Mixer.
Where's
Yes,
that?
would love to do it. It's a matter of time.
Shit, I want in on the water fight. Oh Oh my god.
This is not fair, Lena. Mike, I need help.
What are you doing?
Are we really having
We're having a water fight.
Oh, okay. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh my god.
Drown though. This has got dark very quickly.
Sorry. It was disguised as a game. That is awful.
Where are they? Where are you?
Free for all now. It's like
They're
battle
back
royale.
there.
Sea of Thieves battle royale.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm coming.
Oh my god, he did not just say that.
Sea of Thieves battle
Get it
royale.
out.
It's coming.
Hey god.
Battle Royale. Budget.
That Minecraft Hunger Games.
Minecraft Hunger Games.
Watery edition. Can someone play some
Watery
dramatic
edition.
music?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I got it. I'm on it.
Perfect track. Perfect track.
Let's all get the
Why have we
circle
all
and
done
play
it?
music.
You've done the tavern. You've been in the
There's
tavern.
no one playing.
Sounds good.
Let's
Everyone's just
take
playing
the
the
water fight to the
instrumental.
tavern. And then we'll end on a drink.
I don't know who the tavern is, so.
I'm stuck.
It's up these stairs.
Who's this? Who's this?
Can we have a baby shark?
It's fair, Lena.
Didn't die.
Guys, shall
We've
we
had
do
the men's
Get
on.
to
We've had the
that
giant
tavern
shark.
again.
It's time for baby shark.
Go the other.
Come on.
This person ain't dying.
Question. I love the people that put question
Yeah.
before it. It helps me.
What if they want to stand out on the
Yeah,
feed?
Nicholas Cochrane, ammo variants in the future for guns.
Say again, sorry. Ammo.
Ammo variants in the future for guns.
We kind of messed around with a little bit of that stuff, but
That was
it's kind
something
of
we
what
discussed
Curse.
at lunch in the room to launch, which is the next. What's the next step on adding? Essentially, what we've done with the Curse cannonballs, different strategies
gonna
around
say it's
personal
what Curse
weapons, like we've done with the
cannonballs
cannonballs. I think to answer two questions we've had previously as well, our first focus will be add more weapon variety and then go deep on the ammo types.
Peter,
Yeah.
can you my boat?
Told.
I don't think I've got empty bucket. Join my ship, Peter.
I don't
Still
know
got
how
to
they
have
have
all the
all the
Did you just call me
lava.
geezer?
Pub crawl.
Peter.
Oh, can you pick up fire?
Oh, by default. Can you pick up fire?
I want somebody to join me on my boat if we're going to do the
Can't
steady
pick
ship.
up fire.
I don't want.
Why are you
I
putting
don't
the
want to do
fire
it on my own.
Right, let's raise a grog and get this.
Right,
Yeah.
guys,
What do you say,
This is us
Brigantine?
today.
get
Do
your
you wanna
best
do the
tankards ready.
skeleton
Let's
ship?
raise a grog to celebrate this little voyage we've had.
There's a bit of water on the floor.
Cheers to the
Clean it
first
up.
annual.
First
Annual.
annual.
Oh, sorry, come back.
Got a year off now. See, Andy.
I think we've got a year
annual
off of going
walk-down.
around the taverns for sure.
I think so. It's all up from here.
Cheers.
Is this a Sea of Thieves pub crawl?
Cheers.
This was the Sea of Thieves pub crawl.
That's a good idea.
It's going to end in a mass brawl outside.
I'm guessing on the.
Yeah.
So thank you for everybody for
Pass
tuning in to the first Sea of Thieves
just
weekly
wanna
stream. We'll be
say
back
more
every
than
Tuesday,
that,
5 to
so-
7, this time, British time.
Yep.
British summer time, as someone said on there. And so, yeah, thank you for checking out. Thank you very much to Lena for joining us on this. Thank you so much, Lena.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for Jackie. Thanks to Jackie.
Yeah,
And I know
thanks
she
to
can't
Jackie.
hear
Let's
me.
raise a toast to Jackie. Well done, Jackie. You've
You all
been
have a
star of the
drinking
show.
problem.
Thanks, Jackie.
I can get drunk my own way.
Drink with me.
All right,
This is how
shall
I
we
get
all
drunk.
play
Thank
horrible
you.
music together?
I'm getting ready to catch my sick.
Actually, play that out. Thank you very much for joining. Please
Thanks,
tune
everyone.
in to subscribe to our channels, all these ones, whether you're watching on YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, and do check out the YouTube channel. Subscribe if you want to see all the weekly updates, the dev update that usually comes on Wednesday, and the videos that we do every Thursday on there, as well as this now on a Tuesday. You've got so much Sea of Thieves to watch. Thank you very much, everyone, and thank you to Mike and Andy for joining as well and asking all those questions.
Thank
We
you.
will
Thank
be
you.
looping. We will be looping this video afterwards on Mixer and Twitch, and the VODs should also be going up on YouTube there for you. But thank you very much, people.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.